What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's goody, my peopleizations? I see they refuse to send out the notifications today, huh? Chris Garcia, Big Homie Coop, Philly Miz 215, Kareem Ebanks, Dead Game Boxing, Alexander Jackson, Elvis Mack, Brother Ray, Stephen Young, Bobo, Struggle Boxing, The Lost Scrolls, Stanley Bailey, East Side, Crypto Guy. What's going on, great brother? So they refuse to send out the notifications today, I see. Kareem Ebanks, my brother. Soul Eater 420, M on it. What's going on? Amazing. They don't even try to hide when they do stuff. K Harris, what's going on? They don't even attempt to hide it. They clearly not sending out none of the notifications. Stephen Taylor, Goalie Boily, Corey Hill, Twin That Truth Talks. What's going on, great brother? So Manny Pacquiao, is he overconfident, people? Is he overlooking Errol Spence? Andres Ortiz, Johnny Q, Robert Rich, D. Hodges, David Matos. What's going on? Kwame Brown for president. Yeah, Kwame Brown. Shin David, Kamal Oz, my brother. What's going on? He making some real noise, right? L. Harper. Kwame Brown. Shining Light. K. Harris, what's going on? Yeah, they're not sending out. It's clear. It's abundantly clear. They didn't send out none. No notifications. It takes 5 minutes to get 100 people. Come on. Henry King, what's going on with you? Kizzy Hayes, Self-Realization, what's going on? You're going to tell me it take 5 minutes to get 100 people? Come on, man. Rocky Boy, what's going on, great brother? Don't take 100. It don't take 5 minutes. Jelani Everett, my brother. Robert Rich, what's going on? Amazing. They never cease to amaze me, the things they do. So anyway, Brother Ray, what's going on? Manny Pacquiao is stating that AZ Landlord, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Iron Levent, Sergio Mendoza, what's going on? It's abundantly clear they're not sending out the notifications. Not even attempting to. Cisco X said, I think he's confident for a reason. They all confident for a reason. Mikey Garcia was confident for a reason too. Lorenzo Lewis, what's going on? Let's take this into consideration. Both fighters go into the fight very confident. Hamilton Steele, Will Smith, what's going on? Only one comes out the victor. I'll say it again. Both fighters go into the fight very confident, but only one comes out the victor. Vade TV, Stan Swoosh, Jay Walk, what's going on? Yeah, they're not sending out. They didn't send out no notifications today. Point blank and period. Hamilton Steele, what's going on? Dominique Washington, Reese Bro, what's going on? So both fighters always say they see something. Saray. Calvin Johnson, what's going on? Both fighters always say they see something. Both fighters always got a game plan. Only one works. Ernest Robinson, what's going on? Renzo Loyola, what's going on? Swish Music, what's going on? Got to go with Pac on the bravado odds. Yeah, I'm super surprised. Delphin Navia, what's going on? Alex Grijalva, what's going on? Say I ain't recognize you without the hat. Yeah, I just ain't feel like putting it on. Sherman Callahan, what's going on? Rocky Boy, what's going on? Rohit Garbayo, what's going on? My brother L Dub Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. Lawrence Williams. Yeah, man, I was supposed to be out there, man, and things just didn't work out for me. Taylor Walker Divine, what's going on? East Oakland 3500, what's going on? Supposed to be there. I'll be out there. Fly High 89. Mr. Cool Guy, what's going on? Just didn't work out. Pull Counter Boxing. DeMarcus Mack. Lester Ruiz. True Blue 45. South Phoenix Rising. What's going on? LB, what's going on? Deion Smith, Bobo, what's going on? Yeah, they're purposely blocking you guys from coming in today. So smash the like button. Cordell Harris, what's going on? Car Girl 413, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? You got a wrench, Queen? Eddie Wallace, what's going on? David Mendoza, what's going on? Yeah, she said no notification. Yeah, they're purposely doing that. Tamari Laurie, what's going on? Peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Antonio Mas, what's going on? He said Manny has a chance, but Spence is a different animal. Yeah. Oh, Manny definitely have a chance. But I feel like he's overconfident. Cargill said, okay, you got your wrench. Okay. Artwork, what's going on? Reginald Fields, what's going on? Yeah, we got 230 people. Let's get 230 likes. They're not going to send out any notifications today because I was on late last night, and they don't want that. Fast Cat Shadow Boxing. Or Sword of God, what's going on? Frederico Wolf, what's going on? She said, getting ready for this beat down to Masquerade put up about to put on the Clippers. Yeah, I hear you, man. Clip, man. Let me ask you a question, Tamari Laurie. What direction you think the Clippers should go when they lose this series? Crypto Knight, Grail Sobelli, what's going on? My brother, Big Texas, Clayton Smith, LV Live, LV in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, LV Live. Harlem in the building. Lamont Griffin, what's going on? DeMarcus Mack, Saeed Johnson, Albert Doherty, what's going on? Joe Horder, what's going on? Hey, LV, Tamari Laurie, let me ask y'all a question. The Clippers lose this series. What should be their next move? Sherman Callahan, my brother, what's going on? What should be their move? Dominique Washington, what's going on? Said Derek James said there will be VAR testing. Okay. Edward James, my brother in the super chat. At this point, salute to my brother Edward James in the super chat. At this point, YouTube against you, Blue. Have they set the date yet for the Wilder fight? I'm trying to go to Vegas. Yes, the date is July 24th. That's the date. July 24th. Yeah, they're just not sending out any notifications. But that's expected because I was on last night. It went in overnight, so it's twice in a day. They don't do that. Northeast, what's going on? Kashif Dixon, what's going on? She said trade Paul George. Yeah, Amanda Carmona, what's going on? Terry Smooth Jr., what's going on? Trading for who, though? LV, come on, man. You already know, man. That's automatic, great brother. You ain't got to ask me to put your link in the chat, man. You automatically do it. Juan Swan, what's going on? He said move Kawhi. And Pat Bev, she said move Pat Bev. Yeah, it's just boxing dad. What's going on? I don't understand. Number 3, what's going on? It's like there's no leadership, huh? Joe Gonzalez, what's going on? Jameen Ye Guy 88, what's going on? He said Kawhi about the dip. Yeah, man. He leave after this? Come on, man. Yeah, it's like this. I don't understand what the lack of chemistry is. I don't understand. Like, they got too much talent to bro. Like, I started watching basketball in a different era. I started watching basketball in the 80s. And throughout the 80s and the 90s, December winter, what's going on? It was a different, you played both ends. Francine Arcelius, my brother, what's going on? Kennard Smith, Eric Johnson, what's going on? I'm watching Kawhi Leonard. This dude is like 28, right? 29. Why is he not guarding Luka at every angle? The only time he should be guarding Luka when Luka check out the game and go to the Gatorade cooler. Kawhi Leonard need to be standing next to the Gatorade cooler. B1 family, what's going on? William Sherrock Jr., what's going on? When Luka go to the gate, when he check out the game and go to the Gatorade, Kawhi Leonard should be standing there next to him, guarding him. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand. Like, dude, there's no point in time, Kawhi Leonard, bro, you got to exert every bit of energy you have. This is the series. Like, what, man, I don't understand. All of this switching for no reason. Rico Breland, Charlie J, what's going on? Kanye Westbrook, what's going on? Bro, Syed Johnson, what's going on? All of this switching and you're not even fighting through the picks, man. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, don't worry about the Celtics. They up out of here. You don't even got to worry about the Celtics. Focus on 2022. Yeah, they're not playing any defense. Any defense. But you got Paul George and Kawhi. Kawhi should be saying, Henry King, what's going on? Kawhi should be saying, listen, this quarter, D. Hodges, what's going on? Kawhi should be saying, listen, this quarter, I'm going to have to take off offensively. And I just got Luka. Sylvester Simon, 2011, what's going on, great brother? I'm taking off offensively, and I got Luka. This whole quarter. There should be 2 quarters for Kawhi. First quarter, make a statement. Jamil Allen, what's going on? Right? MP Dub TF, what's going on? First quarter, make a statement. Kawhi needs to be on Luka. Making a statement, let everybody get involved. Second quarter, you be more offensive. You take Luka out the game. Right? Third quarter, you got Luka. Don't let him get started. Don't let him get heated up. Don't do none of that. You got Luka all third quarter and all first quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, if he happens to heat up, you got him again. But you take the second quarter and the first half of the fourth quarter, that's when you do all your scoring. All the other points, you just picking up as you go. You playing within the game. Creighton Brooks, what's going on? Then at the end of the game, you close it out. Mr. Allen, student Red Tech, what's going on? Chris Robb, Media TV, what's going on? That's how you should be doing it. Jameis Diamond, my brother, what's going on? That's how he should be doing it. It should be quarterly. Hey, first quarter, I got Luka. I'm not letting him get started. I'm not even letting him get started. First quarter. Second quarter, I'll go bucket for bucket with him. It's me again. What's going on? Let me get let me get points. Close out the first half. Well, I'll get on the scoring and I'll tell Paul George. Second quarter, bro, we both gonna score, but you got Luka throughout the whole second quarter. Kathy Clark, what's going on? Third quarter, I got Luka all third quarter. I'm not even letting him start. Don't even let him get started. I'm not even Big Nick 32. What's going on? Eric Johnson, what's going on? Todd Swindle, what's going on? I'm not even letting Luka get started. Not even letting him get started. Fourth quarter, Kawhi. If I'm Kawhi, talk Boston with Preston. What's going on? If I'm Kawhi, set fourth quarter, first half of the fourth quarter, offensively, I'm trying to give us a lead, give us a comfortable lead. If Luka gets going, then I got Luka again. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. What happened to Kawhi being, clamped down defensively? It's just not that. So anyway, let's get into some boxing. Kev Rev, Logical Pud Triple O. What's going on? Let's get into some boxing. Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Igis Kavalasis. Great fight, man. I think, don't be surprised. It's a 50-50 fight, man. Don't be surprised to see Igis Kavalasis win that fight. Don't be surprised. Bobo, what's going on? Jimmy Butler would be a great trade. Mad Kappa, what's going on? But Jimmy Butler, trade boy 89, what's going on? Sound like Kawhi going headed to Miami. Exactly. Same thing Jordan did, Pippen did to Kukoc. Exactly. Insignificant. What's going on? Lester Ruiz, what's going on? So let's get into this. As we see, they're not going to send out the notifications. They're purposely blocking us from not having all the people here that we should have. Okay, that is pretty obvious, isn't it? So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Anyway, so with that said, Manny Pacquiao, Lester Ruiz. What about Enos? I love Jerron Ennis. Seems like he's gonna fight Custio Clayton. That seems like could be the next move for him, Custio Clayton. So anyway, let's go ahead and get in this. So Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? He said that's not a 50-50 fight. Yes, it is. Igis Kavalas is a very good fighter, and Virgil Ortiz has a lot to learn. It's a very good fighter, Igis Kavalas. Eddie Sports Money, Real Gamer, what's going on? Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? See, so then for you, Cinnamon Savage, he wins the fight. You're going to be, oh, man, it's an upset. No, it's not an upset if you watch boxing. Igis Kavalas is a very, very good fighter. Very good fighter. He brings a lot to the table. Okay? I'm favoring Virgil Ortiz, but don't act like Igis can't win the fight. See, that's why y'all be surprised. Remove yourself from, again, I'm going to say this again. We deal with facts over feelings. Let's deal with facts over feelings. Igis Kavalas has a serious pedigree. He's been in a big fight with Terrence Crawford. He essentially unofficially knocked down Terrence Crawford in the fight. He has power in both hands. He has amateur background. He's a very good fighter. Virgil Ortiz has power, yes. Virgil Ortiz has flaws. He's very slow on his feet. He can get tagged with the jab. So, yes, it is a 50-50 fight. See, that's why y'all be, oh, man, this is a huge upset. And when it's really not. John, what's going on? Period. So then y'all be super surprised. Oh, man, I can't believe Darian Williamson. What's going on? D. Hodges, what's going on? He's an Olympic gold medalist. Like, what are you talking about? It's not a 50-50 fight. Because you don't know him? Because you don't watch him? Jay Vinci, what's going on? Jack Ma, Leonardo B. and Shadow, what's going on? You're slow motion, man. Spence will going to lose this fight. I'm slow motion? Chad Quinn Jr., what's going on? B Dog, what's going on? You are slow motion, man. Spence will going to lose this fight, period. First off, you're telling me I'm slow motion and you didn't even type right. So maybe you should slow down, right? Since I'm so slow, maybe you're moving too fast. Take your time and type right, because I don't even understand what you're saying. So instead of you trying to come here and tell me I'm slow motion, Ernest Martinez Jr., what's going on? Instead of telling me I'm slow motion, how about you slow down and type correctly? Chua Coronado, what's going on? Kenneth West, what's going on? Brown Squad Inc., what's going on? Roberto Esparza, what's going on? Okay, so how could you say, Cinnamon Savage, you know him and say this is not a 50-50 fight? B-Dog, what's going on? Debo 4735 with X, my brother, what's going on? Philly Miz 215, what's going on? Nuke Juice, my brother, what's going on? My brother Callie in here? I didn't even see him. Yep, salute to my brother Callie. Go subscribe to my brother, the Cali Enigma. Cali, drop the link. Yeah. They clearly blocking me, Cali. Sad one, what's going on? Clearly, it's not even. He said I checked 10 minutes ago and said that the show wasn't even live. Right. Clearly, they're blocking me. Clearly, but every time you say something, oh no, that's not happening. MCD 03, what's going on? Yeedy Yankster, what's going on? Ben Jim, what's going on? Dwayne Bowen, what's going on? So you see how the numbers crawling and struggling to get to 400. No, it's not struggling. They're telling you I'm not even live. They're not making you aware. TC, Opulent LD, what's going on? Smash the like button. Mr. Cool Guy, what's going on? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Smash the like button. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 400. Grind Hard Sports Nation, what's going on? as we see they're doing anything possible to block us from being successful today. Reggie Cheese, Adrian Vett, Stephen Houston, what's going on? Jack Ma, what's going on? Shante L, my brother, what's going on? Amazing. Quentin Evans, my brother, what's going on? Smash the like button. Elbow. Pima Guileston, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. Support the channel. Support the grind, man. Let's work. Frankie C31, what's going on? Bareface Gaming, what's going on? Said I always get a notification. Yeah, there's some people. Coach 67 Sports TV, what's going on? There's some people that get it, but the mass majority, they're not going to send it to. Bren Pong, what's going on? Joey Horder, what's going on? Scott Sports, what's going on? Lido Ison. When did Pac say he guarantees a win? He's most humble and he's always says we're going to give a good fight. So what are you saying? I'm wrong? I'm making it up? Huh? So I'm making it up? Chris Dove, what's going on? J Kicks 2324. What's going on? Yeah, they're not going to send out a notification. But smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. We got 450 people. Let's get 450 likes. Just Sean Criswell, my brother, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. King Senior, Listo Ison. When did he say it? Freddie Roach said that, Freddie Roach, his trainer, and Manny Pacquiao says that he's too slow for him. Manny Pacquiao said he was too slow. His speed and his angles, his foot speed and his power would be a lot for him. Time will tell what's going on. Salute to the UK, London, man. I rocks with the UK and London as well. Can't wait to come out there, man. Mar, what's going on? JR, what is it? Ladislio, what's going on, great brother? Hope I say your name right. Is Donito going to win by KO? I don't know. Liberty City Boy 1, what's going on? LB, my brother in the super chat, do you think Haney puts on a show tomorrow and his last performance wasn't that convincing for me? He's going to put on a beautiful performance, and his last performance should have been convincing for you, great brother, and I'll tell you why. He's a pure boxer. Yuriorkis Gamboa has never been in a fight where he didn't win a round. Take that into consideration. He's an Olympic gold medalist and a 3-division world champion. He's an Olympic gold medalist and a 3-division world champion. He was in a fight with a kid that's 21 years old and won every single round against him. Jamal Wright, what's going on? Mr. Know-It-All Rants, what's going on? That should impress you. Deion Smith, what's going on? That should impress you. See, we get so caught up. This is called the sweet science. This is called the name of the game is to hit and not get hit. Jabson Gaming, St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Okay, the name of the game is to hit and not get hit. You understand? And so he fought a perfect fight. Edgar Valencia, Michael James 616, what's going on? Noon, what's going on? He fought a perfect fight. He won every single round against an Olympic gold medalist and a 3-division world champion. And I know people are going to tell you, yeah, well, he's not the same guy. He's this, he's that. Yeah. So here's the thing. Think about this. He fought Gervonta Tank Davis. And again, let me just say this disclaimer because y'all going to take it and run with it. He fought Gervonta Tank Davis. He partially torn his Achilles. That's one of the worst injuries you could suffer as a professional athlete. He partially torn his Achilles. Vince Williams, what's going on? And he still was able, Jogs, what's going on? He still was able, Chris, what's going on? He still was able to go 12 rounds with Gervonta Tank Davis, who is a southpaw and a vicious power puncher. But that gets overlooked. You know why? Because all we look at is excitement. Dwayne McAllister, what's going on? All we look at is excitement. Stash Lomain, what's going on? And we look at excitement and we say, well, this guy was excited. Well, we got to look at the chess the chess match within the chess match. You understand? Ja Mokenin, what's going on? And Devin Haney, yeah, he was injured. Boxing Go, what's going on? Devin Haney had a hand injury in that fight. Coach K, what's going on? And yet he outboxed Yorioka Gamboa like you never seen. It's easy for us to say, well, that's because Gamboa is not the same guy. Well, it's easy to say that, right? He's not the same guy. Well, at the height of the injury, now just take this into consideration. At the height of his injury in the fight, right, where the pain is at its highest, in the fight where he first injured it, right, he was able to go. He did it in the third round, right? He was able to go 9 more rounds with Gervonta Tank Davis, who's seen as a knockout artist, who's seen as a vicious power puncher. He closes the show. He was able to survive all the way to the 12th round and have some success against Gervonta Tank Davis. Not saying that he was winning rounds, but he was hitting them. You know, he was still coming forward, right? That wasn't the case with Devin Haney. Devin Haney simply outclassed him, outboxed him every second of every minute of every round. That's impressive. Cutter Dom, what's going on? That's impressive, and that should impress you. You understand? Because it was a boxing lesson. Macadocious, Mac of the South, my brother, what's going on? So what that tells you is he can do it again. Reginald Fields, what's going on? Right? So against Jorge Linares, I'm expecting him to put on a similar performance, but he's not going to get the credit because, once again, the narrative is going to be, Coach K, what's going on? The narrative is going to be, well, Jorge Linares is not the same guy. That's what the narrative is going to be. So when Gervonta Tank Davis beat Yorioka Gamboa, it was beautiful. My brother Bish, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother Bish, please drop the link. So my point is this, right? Is that he beats Jorge Linares. Everybody's going to say, oh, Jorge Linares is not the same guy. But Tank Davis beat Gamboa. He wasn't the same guy going in that fight. He wasn't. Gamboa wasn't the Gamboa that fought Terrence Crawford. He wasn't the Gamboa yesteryear. Galvatron, what's going on, great brother? My brother, Box Conversation, Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Reggie dropped the link. So he wasn't the same. B Fitness, what's going on? But yet, when Devin Haney beats Gamboa, oh, he's not the same guy. But he got injured in the fight with Tank in the third round. True Colors, 1971, what's going on? David Shaw, what's going on? He got injured in the fight with Tank Davis. Alyssa Red, what's going on? And went another 9 rounds. Nobody mentions that. Dwayne Jones, what's going on? Salute to the ATL. You understand? Texas Calibros, what's going on? Mad Scrapper, what's going on? So, Mad Kappa, excuse me. William Sebastian, what's going on? So you see what I'm saying? So now we're going to say, well, Devin Haney, man, I wasn't. He's not a power puncher. That's not who he is. Raul Munoz, what's going on? Thank you, Raul Munoz. He said Gamboa wasn't the same fighter before he even got the Tank. Exactly. So, but we're going to give Tank credit, but then Devin Haney, man. Crazy B, what's going on? Sean, what's going on? Raider Time, my brother in the super chat, he says, salute Blue in chat. Salute to you, great brother. Roger Brown, what's going on? So if he wasn't good against Devin Haney, then he wasn't good against Tank. But if you're going to give Tank credit for being Gamboa, then you're going to give Devin Haney credit for being Gamboa. It was the same being Gamboa. So Gamboa is a very tough out. He hurt Terrence Crawford. See, what happens is we overlook Gamboa, what he brings to the table, right? We overlook Gamboa and what he brings to the table and how good he is with the Terrence Crawford fight because we say Terrence Crawford was too big. So we discredit Gamboa. We don't give Gamboa the credit. Oh, Terrence Crawford was too big for him. Emmanuel Seven Lion, what's going on? You understand? Shaft, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Southpaw Boxing Media, what's going on? We quick to say, oh man, Gamboa, he hurt Terrence Crawford, man, and we discredit how good Gamboa is. Is he the most skilled guy? No, he's unorthodox. Is he has power. He's undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's Olympic gold medalist. Give that man credit for buzzing Terrence Crawford the times he did. Tying the Trotter, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing? Gamboa can tell us who's the best out of Crawford, Spence, and Haney. He sure can. He probably won't do it. My brother, the Cali Enigma, Sports and Entertainment. Go subscribe to my brother, the Cali Enigma, in the super chat. Blue, we know what it is, what this is. The boxing world is all about blocking elite black fighters. Jerron Ennis and Shakur Stevenson are going through the same thing. Oh, for sure. DeMarcus Mack, what's going on? Oh, for sure they are. But you know what, Cali? Again, we got to stop. This is what the thing is. Loving Down Gaither, what's going on? We got to carve our own niche and stop asking other people to let us showcase our talents that they see are great against them. They ain't going to do that. They're not going to do that. So we got to do it with us and let them come to us. Have our own party and let them say, hey, can I come in? Opposed to we always trying to be invited to other people's parties. S, what's going on? We have Cali, we have Juneteenth, right? And our fighters are allowing Juneteenth card to be showcased and over flooded with Mexican fighters. How could that be possible? Nobody's saying anything. But boy, oh boy, we'll all love to celebrate Cinco de Mayo weekend and Mexican Independence Day weekend. Crook Gorilla, what's going on? Brother Ray, with Ty, my brother, what's going on? New World Era Music Group, LLC, what's going on? So until our fighters demand those dates, we need our superstars to demand those dates. Pharrell Graham, what's going on? We need our superstars to demand those dates and say, this is a must. We fight on this date. This is a must. We fight on this date. Then guess what? Then our date turns into a special day in the sport of boxing. But as long as fighters are going to fight on that date and not highlight it, well, it's just going to be what it's going to be. Imagine if Tank said, I'm fighting only on Juneteenth. Imagine if our fighters say it got to be on Juneteenth. See, and then people don't understand. I know Deontay Wilder would be that fighter. He beats Tyson Fury. Jay Reed, what's going on? I'm almost certain he'll be the fighter to say, my next fight got to be on Juneteenth. Cameron Robbins, what's going on? It's got to be on Juneteenth. Imagine that. Shaft, my brother in the super chat, the Gamboa that fought Bud beats these young cats. Yeah, he's special, man. A lot of people don't give him enough credit, man. Kohi Akamuro, what's going on? Can you imagine that? You know what we could do on that date? If we have our fighters say, listen, on that date, Since we don't have 2 dates that we look at, we should. But okay, let's say they say on Juneteenth date, we're going to have a mega card Juneteenth date. We're going to have Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, and Tank Davis on Juneteenth. Slim Jim 314, what's going on? Zai B. Hey, what's going on? We're going to have Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis, and Errol Spence on Juneteenth Day. And 3 of the other major fighters that don't fight on the Juneteenth date, well, they fight in Black History Month. Right? And then in between that, you do what you want. Chosen One, what's going on? The boxing section, TBS, my brother, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother, the boxing section, section TBS. My brother dropped the link in the chat so people could go subscribe to your channel, great brother. Adrian Pittman, what's going on? Mictian Absturgis, what's going on? Can you imagine what that would do for us? And it's not that hard. It's not that hard for them to do that. It's not that hard at all for them to come over and say, hey, man, Sergeant Slaughter 21, what's going on? It's not that hard for our fighters to say, hey, these 2 dates, we want these 2 dates. Moses King, what's going on? It's not that hard. Luther R, what's going on? Luther R. So what you're saying is both Tank and Haney not that good. I never said that. Tio still had better competition than both. Haney will get props if he beats. Teofimo Lopez has fought better competition. Yes, he has. Travis Wiggins, what's going on? Derrick Jr., what's going on? Chantel Hill, what's going on? Teofimo Lopez has fought better competition. Yes, he has. He had 3 straight good fights. 3 good fights. Nakatani, Richard Comey, and then Lomachenko. Can't take that away from him. And that dude is talented. Very, very skilled. A lot of skills, power, athletic, very talented. Can't take nothing away from him. But I never said that Devin Haney and Tank aren't that good either. No, I never said that. What I said is you can't give Tank Davis credit for being Gamboa and not give Devin Haney credit for being Gamboa, is what I said. And they're different fighters. One is a pure boxer. The other one is a finisher, a closer. Corey Palmer, my brother, what's going on? Travis Wiggins, what's going on? Smash the like button, my peoples. Get the likes all the way up. See, so Callie, the reason I say I don't go that route is because then the other greats are ancestors. Then you would have to go, what about their birthdays? So we only highlighting one, so we could say, what about Martin Luther King birthday? What about Marcus Garvey birthday? You understand? So the reason I say just go month for month, Juneteenth and Black History Month. Darius Ewan, what's going on? Alejandro Zuniga, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? So that way, there's no highlighting one great ancestor above the other. See what I'm saying? Jamal Wright, what's going on? You just do it the month, and you can pick a date in the month. Let's say it was the last Saturday in the month to close out the month. You see what I'm saying? You pick the last Saturday in the month. Ethan Fresh 73, what's going on? The last Saturday in the month to close out the month. Right? That would be special. The last Saturday in the month to close out the month, and Juneteenth. That would be Floyd McLeland. What's going on? That would be great. My people, smash the like button. Support the channel, support the grind, man. Harmon Shroom Tip, what's going on? They're not sending out notifications. They purposely did that on purpose. So let's smash the like button. So let's get into this boxing talk, okay? So Manny Pacquiao, his longtime trainer, Freddie Roach, who, ironically, Freddie Roach was always hesitant when it came to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. He's very, very confident when it comes to, we got 400. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. 400 likes. Deontay Mosley, what's going on? 400 likes? Really? Come on. Vic Dane, what's going on? Get the likes to 600 right now, man. There's no way we got 400 likes. And we got 650 people here. James, what's going on? We're just going to moonlight. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring the doorbell before you walk in the house. We got 650 people here. Smash the like button. Enormous Giant Clothing Company, what's going on? Roll Money, Galvatron, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. We should have at least 600 likes, man. So I don't say smash the like button. We won't smash the like button. Don't moonlight, participate. Mike, what's going on? Don't moonlight, participate. Get the likes all the way up. It's Carlos Gomez, what's going on? And Kevin Faulkner, what's going on? Do me a favor, my people, because now I got people in my inbox, they can't send super chats. So now they block the super chats from some people. Just put in $1 in the super chat, refresh the super chat. Young Moses Entertainment, what's going on? They're not sending out the notifications, and now they have 4 people right now that can't send super chats. So smash the like button. Eric Gomez, what's going on? Abdullah Norman, what's going on? Drop $1 in the super chat, refresh the super chat. It's amazing, man. It never cease to amaze me. Never cease to amaze me. Not sending out any of the notifications, and then now they're blocking the super chat. Paul Ruffin, what's going on, great brother? DP Rocker, my brother. Patrick M, what's going on? Appreciate my brother, the Cali Enigma. Go subscribe to my brother, Cali, man. It never cease to amaze me, man. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? Appreciate my brother, Cali, man. Appreciate you. My brother, Dean Smith in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Sirius Gemini, what's going on? Jeremy 2684, what's going on? What's with all the goodbye? Get him out of here. Shatako Smith, what's going on, great brother? Thomas Moreland, what's going on? Paul Ruffin, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. Demetrius Bright, what's going on? My brother Stephen Young in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. He said, hashtag support the grind. Much love to you, great brother. It never ceased to amaze me, man. Juan Swan, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. My brother Vince Williams in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. That should be good, people. It should be refreshed now. Carter, what's going on? Sean T, what's going on? It should be refreshed now, man. Appreciate y'all. DP Rocker, my brother in super chat. Can't knock the hustle. Appreciate you, great brother. Ron Works Entertainment, what's going on? Sean T, what's going on? It should be refreshed for the great people, man. Never cease to amaze me. So anyway, let's get into this. So Freddie Roach, now the brother said, what's with the clickbait? What clickbait? Freddie Roach said this. Manny Pacquiao's manager said this, and Manny Pacquiao said that his speed is going to be too much for Errol Spence. What is there clickbait about? King Swisher, what's going on? How could I be clickbaiting when I said that? I'm asking a question. Is Anthony Carlisle, what's going on? Leopoldo Parker, what's going on? If I'm asking a question, and Brian, my brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. I'm asking a question: is Manny Pacquiao overconfident? So the brother said, "What's with the clickbait? What clickbait? What are you talking about?" You understand? So Freddie Roach, he stated that he feels like Manny Pacquiao's skill set and his power is going to be his speed, his skill set, and his power is going to be too much for Errol Spence. Same thing Manny Pacquiao's manager said. He said he thinks that his speed and power is going to be too much for Errol Spence. His manager even went as far as to say he's going to be Errol Spence is very strong, but he's not Manny Pacquiao strong. This is what they said. Freddie Roach said that he expects Manny Pacquiao to win this fight, and it's going to be a statement. They're looking to make a statement. So what am I talking about? Freddie Roach said after this fight with Errol Spence, they calling on for all the best welterweights to step to the front and accept the challenge for his farewell fight. So how am I clickbait? Go do your homework. That's the thing. We don't do enough homework. Arsaray Bay, my brother in the super chat, dropping that. Go on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. So, Manny Pacquiao is Errol Spence is 11 years older than Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence, what's going on? Errol Spence is 5 inches taller, and he has a 5-inch arm reach advantage. Okay, Errol Spence is very, very technically sound. He's very skillful. But the fact that Manny Pacquiao, trillionaire state of mind, what's going on? The fact that even after Errol Spence beat Danny Garcia, remember Team Pacquiao, they tweeted out great win for for Errol Spence over Danny Garcia. But they see some holes in his game, and they don't believe he's the same guy. They believe he's too slow. Manny would beat him. And they're still saying the same thing. And ironically, Burgess Meredith, Mikey One, what's going on? Ironically enough, I personally asked Manny Pacquiao myself. Go look at the video. And I asked Manny Pacquiao, what's going to be your key of victory with a guy like Errol Spence? And he said, again, it's going to be my speed. Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? My speed is going to be too much for him. I can't match him in strength and size. He's the bigger guy. I have to use my speed. That's what he said. So now that's what he said. Then, so he's still saying the same thing now. Raul Munoz, my brother in the super chat, do you think Manny is on ped? I always thought this because when he fought Floyd, he looked slow, but against Thurman, he was a whole new fighter. Hey, I don't know. I can't speculate that, great brother, because we just don't know. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's a lot of fighters. There's a lot of boxing pundits. There's a lot of people that feel that way. I couldn't tell you. I can't be one of the people to tell you that because I don't know. Now, clearly, I see him box, and clearly against certain fighters, it just didn't look the same. And certain fighters, he did, right? But who am I to say he was doing this or he was doing that? Because I don't know. Darius Ewan, my brother, what's going on? So I can't put that jacket on him. Twin, the truth talks. My brother in the super chat, he said people keep forgetting Pacquiao was running from Spence. Yeah, he Green Hulk Dunham, what's going on? I don't say so much he was running from him. But I would say is that I don't think he was so eager to get in the ring. Travis Ned, what's going on? I think he liked his chances against other fighters in big fights. And I think that now he's gotten to the point where the finish line is in sight. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna close the book in dramatic fashion. You know what I mean? Like no other. Nobody, now again, I'll say this again. Skill for skill, he's not better than Floyd Mayweather. Is he a better overall fighter than Floyd Mayweather? No. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. Yep. Floyd Mayweather's the better fighter. Resume, Manny Pacquiao, he has a deeper resume than Floyd Mayweather. Because he was able to get the fights at the lower weight classes that Floyd Mayweather was unable to secure. He was able to get the fights against T. Diddy. What's going on? He was able to get the fights against Eric Morales, Juan Marquez, and Barrera in that weight class. That's 3 Hall of Famers he was able to fight in a lower weight class, right? And then he moved up in weight and was still able to fight Hall of Famers and legends as he moved through the weight class. And then 25 years later, he's still competing with the best of the best of this era. I'm going to say it again. He's still competing with the best of the best in this era. So, yeah, I got to give him his props for doing that. His resume is deeper. I can't say it's better or he's better than Floyd Mayweather because There's nobody on his resume that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't beat, including himself. So, Dominique Horton, what's going on? You put Floyd Mayweather against Eric Morales, Barrera, and Marmel. Well, we already saw Marquez fight. We saw how that turned out. Floyd Mayweather wasn't going to shrink in size, even though in height and reach, even though he fought at 130. See, people overlook Floyd Mayweather's a 5-division world champion. 130, 135, 140, 47, and 54. So when people say, oh, Floyd Mayweather, Manny started as much smaller weight class. Yeah, well, he did. But Floyd started in 130. And there was guys like Prince Nassim Hamed, they refused to fight him. Acelina Freitas refused to fight him. Joel Casamayor refused to fight him. Costa Zoo refused to fight him. Those are three Prince Nassim Hamed, Hall of Famer, Costa Zoo, Hall of Famer, and Joel Casamayor, Hall of Famer. I don't know if Acelina Freitas is in the Hall of Fame, but he's teetering on Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's in it, but he's teetering on it. But that's 3 in the possible Hall of Famers that Floyd Mayweather could have fought, Hall of Famers that he could have added to his resume, and they just chose not to fight him. Right? Where the Barreras, Morales, Marquez, they fought Manny Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? They fought Manny Pacquiao. Those are guys, Adonis Moore, what's going on? Those are guys that Floyd Mayweather, Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? That he couldn't secure. Ali Avzar, what's going on? You understand? Albert Haglago, what's going on, great brother? So those are fights that Floyd Mayweather couldn't secure that Manny Pacquiao was able to secure early in his career. He was able to do so early in his career that Manny Pacquiao, that's the way the cookie crumbled. Derrick Jones, what's going on? So is his resume deep? Yeah. Is he better than Floyd Mayweather? No. Appreciate you, Sirius Gemini. Is he better than Floyd? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? But his resume is deep. And what he's doing, if he beats Errol Spence, imagine. Viabill, Texas, what's going on? Robin Navarro, what's going on? Neff BT, what's going on? He beats Errol Spence, salute to Toronto. He beats Errol Spence, man, that's huge, man. Steve Mega, what's going on? For me, that puts him in the top 5 for sure. Frank Grant Jr., what's going on? That puts him in the top 5 for sure. Steve Mega, what's going on? In my book, top 10, 5, in my book, for sure. For sure. And you know a fight I would have loved to see in their primes? Pernell Whitaker and Manny Pacquiao. Boxing Future, what's going on? That's a fight nobody talks about. I would have loved to see Pernell Whitaker and Manny Pacquiao. Because he struggled with boxers, but then Pernell Whitaker would get hit at times. Rico Pine, what's going on? He had these lapses. Jing Bong, what's going on? He had these lapses that you can't have against Manny Pacquiao. You just can't. Smash the like button, man. We got 800 people. Let's get 800 likes. And it's bouncing around. B Cherry, what's going on? Smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 800. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 800, my peoples. D Hodges, my brother, what's going on? So, Cali King 619. Oh, I made this. What's going on? So, Manny Pacquiao is definitely a legend. But I think in this case with Errol Spence, I think that they're underestimating the technical abilities, the technical skill set, the mindset, the ring IQ of Errol Spence. Not his power, not his size, but I think that they're underestimating the mindset and the skill set and the technical prowess of Errol Spence Jr. in this fight. And I believe that they're overlooking or underestimating. Larry Harris, what's going on? They're underestimating the timing. Personal email, what's going on? They're underestimating the timing that Errol Spence has. Okay, Sherman Rogers, what's going on? Which ultimately I believe is the key to Errol Spence winning this fight. His timing, right? Because I believe that he can control the pace. OBJ, my brother, what's going on? I believe he can control the pace of this fight. Boston Future, what's going on? I believe that he can control the distance of this fight. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Right? I believe he can do that, right? Because he has the reach and he knows how to use it. Keith Thurman was utilizing a lot of unnecessary movement in the fight with Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman looked shocked when Manny Pacquiao hit him. Errol Spence is not going to. Big Chungus, what's going on? Omar Jones, what's going on? Errol Spence is not going to. Even if Errol Spence is like, oh, snap, this dude is faster and stronger than I thought. You won't know it. He has a great poker face like Canelo. Right? You won't know it. So Manny won't know it. Right? And Errol he has a switch. Jonathan Callaway, what's going on? He has a switch, right? Where he could just turn into a dog. Only Dad's podcast. What's going on? He said Blue Pac-Man will demolish Spence. Inbox me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. And let's talk about it. Since you feel like he's going to demolish him, okay, let's talk about it. Make it easy on yourself. Michael Lindsay, what's going on? Exactly. They underestimated him with Mikey as well, Jalen. And that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, Johnny Q, make it easy on yourself, man. So that's what I'm saying, Jalen. You know, because New Jersey, Eric Johnson, what's going on? Because Manny Pacquiao, Kenroy Lloyd, what's going on? He said, my brother LV Live, he said, Blue, why does everyone underestimate Spence ring IQ and boxing skills? Because they only see him as big and strong. It's like this, right? Sometimes people, LV, these boxers, they get labeled with a certain label and they can't shake it. Errol Spence, because the way he used to walk down fighters, and the way he, you know, put pressure on you and break you down physically, right? And mentally, just putting a lot of pressure on you, you can't shake the stigma. They put that jacket on you, and you can't take it off, right? And even though he showed his versatility against Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia, even though he showed us that he could box, it's like we still don't believe him. Keon Miller, official, what's going on? He'll do it against Pacquiao, and it's going to be a yeah, but. He did it against Mikey Garcia, and it was yeah, but. He did it against Danny Garcia, and it's a yeah, but. It's always going to be a yeah, but. Right? He does it against Terrence Crawford, right? It's going to be, yeah, well, Terrence Crawford never fought this person, right? He's never, because he's been labeled a physical fighter, and he can't shake it. It's just like Deontay Wilder, right? He's been labeled a guy that can't box. You don't win Olympic bronze medal if you can't box. He's been labeled a non-boxer for so long that it turned into truth. Machiavelli Mafia, my brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue. Peace to the gods and the earths. What about Errol style makes Pac think he's easy than Bud to beat, since Roach acts like Bud was May? The thing is the ability, the wiry frame of Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford has a longer reach than Errol Spence, and Terrence Crawford's ability to switch from southpaw to orthodox make a lot of trouble for Manny Pacquiao, because he could do so fluidly, right? He can do so after exchanges, in exchanges, and things of that nature. That's what they don't like, because Manny Pacquiao always struggled with pure technical boxers. So the ability for him to switch and make adjustments, that's what got him, right? What Errol Spence is that he can show to be flat-footed a lot, right? And the fact that they feel like, okay, if he's flat-footed, Manny unorthodox style, Brian New York, what's going on? Manny's unorthodox style, Manny's quickness, his foot speed, and the angles, that's going to be, because remember I told you guys before, around the Kell Brook fight, when I told you guys, when I used to say that I thought that Terrence Crawford could beat Errol Spence, because I thought that Terrence Crawford had the necessary tools in the toolbox to offset what Errol Spence does well. Mo City Menace, what's going on? And one of my things was, Frank the Man, Allen, what's going on? One of the big things was, right? One of the issues was the fact that he would go, Bruce Banner, what's going on? He would go into the high guard and smother his own defense, his own offense. He wouldn't translate from offense to defense. When Kell Brook was coming forward, he would go into a high guard and he would bend down and give Kell Brook openings. Raleigh Telimo, what's going on? You understand? And I was saying, if he does that against Terrence Crawford, certain fighters, right? He's giving them opportunities to win. That's a flaw that I saw that he was doing. But since that Kell Brook fight, he's been going up. His trajectory is going up and up and up. He's getting better and better and better and better and better. Yeah, man. Well, what are we doing here? When Pac-Man was a rookie, he destroying legends, and now he's a legend and destroying rookies. Yeah, that's a good thing. Rayleigh, Telemuc. Yeah, B Woods, what's going on? Appreciate you, B Woods. B Woods. Marcus Lestrap, my brother in Super Chat. They forgot Spence gave Floyd Mayweather problems in sparring. Yeah, well, again, Jose Arzola, what's going on? Again, in sparring sessions with Floyd Mayweather is a completely different fighter when he spars. SWM 357, what's going on? Listen to this. Is that a queen? Think so. Delusional Americans. Your Thurman is also bigger, taller, better record than Spence, yet he loses. How does Thurman have a better record than Errol Spence? That alone give me pause for cause. How could you say Keith Thurman has a better record than Errol Spence? What are you talking about? And he's not bigger than Errol Spence either. Keith Thurman is not that big, contrary to popular belief. He's only 5'7". So I don't know where you got that he's bigger, taller. No, he's not. He's not that much bigger. He has a 69-inch arm reach, and he's 5'7". He's not that much bigger than Manny Pacquiao. Sorry. Michael Freeman, what's going on? Now, his style, Sterling Jameson, what's going on? His style, the fact that Keith Thurman is a pure boxer and has power, we thought that, it would give Manny Pacquiao trouble. But what are you talking about? He's bigger. He's not big as Errol Spence. He don't have a reach as Errol Spence. He's not as strong as Errol Spence. Good try. Jay Lynn, peace of bless to the queen in the super chat. Do you think Spence would be in the same situation as Bud as far as sales without Jerry Jones? No. Because Errol Spence knows how to market himself. He understands the business part of it. Again, I'm not slighting Terrence Crawford. You master Allah, what's going on? But when you compare the two, it just seems like the business part eludes Terrence Crawford, right? It's like he's in Jabari Bath, what's going on? It's like Terrence Crawford is, naive to what's going on in the business world, the business part of it. So that's the difference. I think that Errol Spence understands what Floyd Mayweather, the blueprint he laid out. He understands. He's marketing himself. He understands. What it takes to. Errol Spence just goes about. Remember, he seeked out the idea to fight at Cowboy Stadium. You understand? Errol Spence understands. He understands how he got to market himself. He understands. That's why when as soon as this deal was done, what's the first thing he said? Blame Bob Arum. Not me, but you understand what I'm saying? Shaft, my brother, super chat. Pacquiao is no Mikey is no Pacquiao. Pac proven at 147 champ level. I never said he was. Never said he was. What I did say is that Mikey Garcia is a Hall of Famer. Mikey Garcia in stature is very similar to Manny Pacquiao. And in all actuality, Mikey Garcia is a better boxer than Manny Pacquiao. So he's not. Manny Pacquiao's athletic ability and which is his equal speed and his foot speed, doesn't always pan out for him, because that's why you see him get knocked out 3 times in his career. You're right. He's been knocked out 3 times in his career. He's been badly outboxed multiple times in his career. He has 2 draws on his resume. So right. Priceless knowledge, my brother. What's going on? Priceless knowledge yourself. What's going on, great brother? So before you going to discredit Mikey Garcia to act like, Manny Pacquiao's a legend. Manny Pacquiao's a legend. Dewan Roberts, what's going on? He's a legend. But let's not act like Manny Pacquiao didn't take multiple losses, been knocked out in multiple different ways, was outboxed by Eric Morales, was outboxed by Floyd Mayweather, was outboxed. You could argue all 4 fights with Marlon Marquez. Please stop. Justin saying we are talking about now, the now. What difference does it make? I'm talking about now as well. Maul, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, you hear Tyson Fury dad saying his son should drop the WBC belt to avoid Wilder? Of course. That's why I just dropped the video. My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. That's why you see I just made the video where his dad saying he don't like the fight because Deontay Wilder could ruin all the plans. Shaft said, go ahead and pretend Bradley won. I never said he did. Talib Cunningham, Jessica Jackson, peace of blessings, Queen. Hombre D. Fierro, 187, what's going on? D-Lo 44 Boston, my brother, what's going on? See, Shaft, did I say anything about Timothy Bradley? So why did you mention him? I never said that. I said he was outboxed by Eric Morales. See, we have selective memory. You want to pick and choose. I said he was outboxed by Eric Morales. He was outboxed by Floyd Mayweather. He was arguably outboxed all 4 fights with Marlon Marquez. Okay. He was knocked out brutally by Marquez and other guys you can't even mention. You don't even know who their names were. He has 2 draws on his resume. Okay. So what I'm saying is Jose Juarez, what's going on? Joey T, what's going on? Lyle Wiley, what's going on? Let's not act like that didn't take place. Not act like that didn't take place. Walter Hightower, what's going on? So that's what I'm saying. Let's not act like that didn't take place. Okay, you Shaft, I'm gonna ignore you in a second. That's what I'm getting ready to do. So you're saying, well, everybody was outboxed by Floyd Mayweather. Is Floyd Mayweather the only one that outboxed him? What are you don't understand? Is Floyd Mayweather the only one that outboxed him? I said he was outboxed by multiple different people. So why he was outboxed by Floyd. Floyd outboxed everybody. Okay, what about Morales? What about Marquez? What are you talking about? Meijin Boo, what's going on? Kevin Faulkner, what's going on? Oh, man. Boy, oh, boy. Antonio Coleman, what's going on? Boy, oh, boy. Learn the sport of boxing. Stop being overly a fan of one boxer and be a fan of the sport of boxing, and you'll learn something. Don't come here telling me Manny Pacquiao wasn't motivated in a 4th fight with Marquez. Stop it. What are you talking about? He already beat him twice. He wasn't motivated in the 4th fight. Yeah, what about the 3rd fight? You didn't even mention the 3rd fight. They fought 4 times. Oh, he already beat him twice, and he wasn't motivated by the 4th fight. So what you talking about, the draw? Okay, so you dismissed the draw where he knocked Marquez down 3 times but couldn't close the show. Underground Asylum, my brother, what's going on? A.L. Stevenson, what's going on? So we just going to act like he didn't knock Marquez down 3 times but couldn't close the show. And Marquez got up to fight to a draw. We just going to act like that didn't happen, huh? That's what you want to do? Sterling Jameson, what's going on? I'm not even that's your favorite line. I'm not even a Pac fan. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're seeing 007. What's going on, great brother? Don't act like you're not a Pacquiao fan now. Well, I'm not even a Pacquiao fan. Yes, you are. Okay, so if you're not a Pacquiao fan, then you're a Errol Spence disliker. Because you got everything to say against Errol Spence winning the fight with Pacquiao. But you ain't a Pacquiao fan. So you just don't like Errol Spence then. Which one is it? I don't know why y'all do this with me. Y'all know I drive this train by myself. There's plenty of room on it. And you don't want to ride it. Just watch it go past through the stations and admire the beauty. You push the button, the train going to stop, and I'm going to open the door so you can get on. And there's plenty of room. Jelani L. Rahim, Tim TV 212, what's going on? Larry Thomas, what's going on? Jafari Season, my brother in the super chat. Blue, we need to get the phone lines back up and make these emotional fans call in to prove their cases or get blocked. Pacquiao will sleep. Hashtag man down. I mean, you can make a case. Errol, Manny, Marquez won the 2 fights in between. Now, the first fight, me, TB Huncho, what's going on? The first fight, I thought he lost the first fight, Marquez. And the reason I tell you, the reason why I thought he lost the first fight is because if the 3 knockdown rule was in effect, as I believe it should be in every fight, Gary Chills, what's going on? I believe the 3 knockdown rule should be in effect every fight. Emmanuel Harwood, what's going on? And it should have been in effect. If it was in effect that night, the fight would have been over. So I think Manny Pacquiao won the first fight. Why is the 3 knockdown rule only in effect in certain places and certain fights? It should be, you get knocked down in 3 rounds, it should be a universal law. The fight is over. Plain and simple. And smash the like button. We got 600 likes and 800 people here. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. We should be well in the 800 likes. Stop moonlighting. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We should be at 850 likes easy. St. Louis Mick, my brother in Super Chat. People praise Fury for getting up in the first Wilder fight and getting a draw, but it doesn't count when it's Marquez and Pac. Man, huh? Shaking my head. This is a fact. Don't moonlight. Get the likes all the way up, man. 800 people and we just sitting here just moonlighting. No, participate. Participate. So that's my thing, right? Is that my thing is this, right? So the 3 knockdown rule should always be in effect. I don't see a scenario where it's not in effect. It should always be in effect. Period. That should just be a universal rule. 3 knockdowns. You get knocked down in 3 rounds, you lost. Period. Just like the 10 count, 8 count, all of that is universal. You don't have one fight where it's an 8 count, standing 8 count, and then it's another fight where there's a standing 12 count, and then there's another fight where there is no standing count. Like, what are we talking about? 3 knockdown rules should be in effect every single fight. Period. Hands down, that's just what it is. It just is what it is. My brother Chuka Fantastic in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. 3 knockdown rules should be in effect every single fight. Point blank and period. And for that, Christopher Williams, what's going on? I feel like Manny Pacquiao should have been awarded that victory. Knock Marquez down 3 times in 1 round. That should be in effect. That should have been a victory for Manny Pacquiao. Period. But nonetheless, he got up and he fought to a draw. He wasn't hurt none of the 3 knockdowns, but that ain't Pacquiao fault. Mr. De Boino, what's going on? That's not Pacquiao fault. He was down, period. I don't care if it was a flash knockdown. I don't care what kind of knockdown. Jonathan Hawkins, what's going on? Elijah Martinez, what's going on? It was a knockdown. It's a knockdown. It's a knockdown. And it should have been called, period. Nunya, what's going on? Don't be surprised when Errol Spence retires after Pac-Man mounts the floor. Okay, you don't believe that. You don't believe that. No, geez, what's going on? Am I a former boxer? No. I'm a former football player that was in love with the sport of boxing first and chose football over boxing. And wish I would have chose boxing over football. G. Al, my brother in the building. What's good with you, G. Al? Celine 986LN. And L, what's going on? What's that? Red Joker, what's going on, great brother? My brother Larry came in the super chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Me and my son DJ checking in. I'm glad he loved the channel as much as me, and he's steady learning and discussing with me what he learned. Oh, man, that's great, man. He want a hat. I told him I'll grab him one. We will get a wrench in due time. We're going to give you a wrench right now, great brother. You and your little man. Ain't no due time. We're going to give it to you right now. There you go. You wrenched up right now, great brother. We ain't waiting for due time. We giving it to you right now. Why wait for tomorrow what we could do today? Salute to you and your little man DJ. Patrick M, my brother in the super chat. He said Burt Clemens botched the scorecard for round one, scoring at 10-7 when it should have been 10-6. That card was the difference. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But Patrick M, it should have just been over. Galvatron, my brother, what's going on? DeMarcus Mack, what's going on? Southpaw Boston Media, Eternal Brother, Jose Juarez, what's going on? Patrick M, it should have just been over. Period. Chris Humphreys, what's going on? It should have just been over. Appreciate you, Donnie Johnson. It should have just been over. Period. Cedric Jones, what's going on? Never mind the scorecards. It should have just been over. Hey, this is over. You know what I mean? Yeah, he should have won even without it because they botched it. And that's another thing, Patrick M. Right? How did you misjudge that? Just think about that. How could you misjudge that? 3 knockdowns, as dramatic as that was, how did you get that wrong? Come on, man. Ken Blackwood, what's going on? My brother Julian Fresh in the super chat. How is Crawford still ranked above Spence on the pound for pound? Based on recent fight, let alone resume, Spence should have that. I tell you what, Spence winning this fight against Manny Pacquiao, it ain't going to be a debate in my book. It won't be a debate in my book. I tell you that. D-Stacks TV, my brother, what's going on? And I love Terrence Crawford and his skill set. But I tell you what, Errol Spence beats Manny Pacquiao, and let's say he do it in dramatic fashion on top of it, there will be no debating in my book. None. None. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Life beyond the challenge, my brother, what's going on? Absolutely none. Ryan Steele, my brother in super chat. Salute, great brother. Do you take the catch weight division like 140, 154, 68 as serious as or important as 147, 160, and 75? I do now. You know why? Because I got accustomed to it. Initially, I was like, I didn't, and especially 68. Especially 68. 54, yeah, because you think, 54, 7 pounds north of 47, and it's 6 pounds south of 60, right? So it's not really a catch weight. It's almost even. It's almost dead in the middle. 7 pounds north of welterweight, 6 pounds south of middleweight. So it's almost dead even, right? Because it's just natural. Some people are just built different, right? 68, it took time. And again, 68 is like 54, but it's just not a lot of competition there. So it was hard for me to adjust to 68. It's still hard. We've yet to get an undisputed champion there, right? 40, I love 40. I love 40 because there's some guys that are just too small to be 147 pounders, like Tank Davis. I don't ever see Gervonta Tank Davis as a welterweight. Never. Never. It's just too small, right? So I like 40. You know what I mean? For 35 pounders to not be stuck and be able to go to 40. So I like those weights. You know what I mean? So I've grown accustomed to them. I've grown accustomed to them, and I like it. And it just gives more room for. I know a lot of people don't like this new Bridgerweight division, but I like it because everybody's built different. So we can't limit people. Man, you got to either be 40, 47 or 60. No in between. You know what I mean? So I feel like it should always be an in between because everybody's built different. You know what I mean? Look at Marvin Hagler. He stayed at middleweight his entire career. His entire career. He was able to stay at middleweight his entire career. Now, there's some guys that just simply outgrow their divisions. And it just can't. Devin Haney is committed to the sport of boxing like not too many people. He's outgrown 35. He's outgrown 35. And this is somebody that's disciplined. This is somebody that's eats well. This is somebody that doesn't, abuse his body. He takes care of his body, but naturally he can't stay at 35. It's just not going to happen. He got the Teofimo Lopez fight. Teofimo Lopez, again, another guy. Teofimo Lopez is committed to the sport of boxing. He works out. He's never out of shape. Willie Perdue, what's going on? He's never out of shape. Mama London TV, what's going on? Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? How you doing, Mama London TV? He's never out of shape. He's always in shape. But again, just his body growth is seeing him exit the division. He can't stay in the division. So without these other weight classes, they're not ready to be middleweights or welterweights. So these other divisions allows them to naturally grow into, certain weight classes. See what I'm saying? So that's why I like it. Brooklyn Kennedy, my brother in the super chat. I got the truth stopping Manny by round 9. Easy work. I don't see it being easy work. I do see a stoppage could be definitely in play, but I don't see it being easy work. But I definitely see that Errol Spence has the ability to stop him. And 9 rounds, weighing him down. I mean, another thing is Father Time is undefeated. That's another thing that people are not taking into consideration. But Errol Spence win the fight in dramatic fashion, though, all of a sudden they're going to take it into consideration. Bet you that. Larry Kamen, my brother in the super chat, once again dropping that 3/4 of a go on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, thanks, Blue, for the wrench. DJ all smiles now. Do you think my Nets will take the Bucks 7 games, or can we knock them off sooner? Because the Celtics series is a wrap. Bucks playing real good, though. Yeah, the Bucks are looking good, man. Genuine TV, what's going on? The Bucks worry me. OPJ 5E, what's going on? The Bucks, they worry me. Because they have camaraderie. They have camaraderie. They have, they've been there together. They have, they know what it takes. Now they haven't won. They're hungry. Remember, they was pegged to be, remember people were saying they could go to the finals and things of that nature, and they never was able to do it. And their defense, they've been together long. Car Girl 413, she said, hey, no trash talking about my Celtics. Yeah, the Celtics are out of here. Like my brother Steele said on Juice, you're out of here. Patrick M, my brother in the super chat, who has the advantage in the Southpaw matchup? Nobody. And Southpaws don't like to face Southpaws. James Good, what's going on? Because they're looking in the mirror. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Do I think the fight would be Tito versus De La Hoya? No. I don't think Tito Trinidad will ever give him the satisfaction. Corey Yellerman Jackson, what's going on, my great brother? I think he took that win and he ran with it, and he'll never give him the satisfaction. He'll never give him the opportunity to get a one-up on him. Car Girl 413 said we will get him next year. The Celtics got a good team. Life beyond the challenge. What's going on? Jaylen Brown is very good. Michael Benson, what's going on? Jaylen Brown is very good. That was a huge loss. That's a huge loss. So I mean, it's no my brother Renee Bosh Young in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bosh Young. No D Guzman, what's going on? Yo, my man Blue, what's your prediction? My prediction is Errol Spence is going to win a unanimous decision victory, and I think he may have a knockdown or two in the fight. Manny Pacquiao, I have a lot of moments, but I think that Errol Spence's ability to box, his skill set, his ability to control the distance and the range is going to be a lot better than what Manny Pacquiao expects. I think Manny Pacquiao is going to come out strong, though, and I think that JB was going to – it's going to take Errol Spence some time to get used to Manny Pacquiao's angles, his speed, the way he does things in unorthodox. But once he gets his timing and the distance and the range down, I believe that from that point on, technically he'll take over the fight. And I think that early in the fight, it may be a knockdown or two. Anwar Willis, what's going on? But I think that PG on Mike Tyson, what's going on? I think that in the second half of the fight, it's going to be boring. My brother's keeper, what's going on? It's going to look a lot to me like Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. And then they're going to start to say, oh, Manny Pacquiao got old. He couldn't step on the gas. That's what the narrative's going to be. Brooklyn Kennedy, my brother in the super chat. Errol got the ring rust out in the Danny Swift Garcia fight. Manny ain't fight since one time, and he old as Manny fitting to quit when Errol start walking him down. Oh, he ain't going to quit. Nah, he's definitely not going to quit. That's not going to happen. Manny Pacquiao will not quit. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He will not quit. That's not going to happen. Lose? Yeah. Quit? No. That ain't going to happen. DeJuan Roberts, what's going on? Now, if his corner threw in the towel, that's a completely different story. Quit? No, that's not going to happen. He's not going to quit. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. See if we get my great brother Kurt in here. Solomon Riddick, what's going on with you? So I don't see him quitting. No. Manny Pacquiao is a legend. Listen, he was knocked out cold by Marquez. First thing he says was he wants the rematch. Huh? First thing he says, I want a rematch. Let's do it again. What? Manny, what are you talking about? You were sleeping, snoozing. Want a rematch. First thing he said, he want a rematch. Amazing. It's just not in him. Mark Ambrose, Fastlane Jones, what's going on? Jose Juarez, what's going on? It's just not in him to quit. Smash the like button, people. Let's get the likes all the way up. Skill set, though, southpaws don't like to fight southpaws because Darren Cummins, what's going on? It's Edgar, what's going on? If it feels funny. You're looking in the mirror, you feel vulnerable. Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? Mr. Allo, what's going on? You feel vulnerable, you feel funny, it just feels weird. I myself box in the southpaw stance, so I know. I boxed a close friend of mine. Man, this dude can't box for nothing, right? And this is no slight. This is a close friend of mine, right? Dude can't box for nothing. But I mean, he's not completely competent, but he can, I'm just a better boxer than him. Brooke and Kennedy, my brother in super chat. The truth, younger, stronger, longer southpaw, it's over. I'm telling you, don't underestimate Manny Pacquiao. Jay Lynn, peace bless to the queen in super chat once again. I meant, do you think the Spence Pack fight will be like the De La Hoya Tito with Oscar jabbing and running all over the place. No, I think it's going to look a lot like Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. It's going to look a lot like that. He'll freeze Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, when you start outboxing him, he gets frustrated and hesitant, like he did against Joshua Clottey. You can frustrate Manny Pacquiao and make him hesitant with your jab, your range, controlling the distance, like you did with Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't active, and people say he wasn't active because of his shoulder. No, he wasn't active because counter fighters. Listen. Did you see him aggressive in any of those fights with Marquez? No. Only the last time you saw him do that is when he got knocked out, when he fought Marquez, right? Because his over-aggression leaves a lot of openings. He makes mistakes. He could be timed. He could be, he can be predictable. So Errol Spence going to slow down the fight. It's going to get boring, and people are going to complain. Robert Brown, my brother in Super Chat. Sup, Blue? Is the WBA giving Pac his belt back? And have you heard rumors of tournament with Ugas, James, Butave, and fourth guy for the WBA regular belt? No, I haven't heard that. I'm not surprised, but according to everybody I talk to, they all say the same thing. It's no way they're going to reinstate Manny Pacquiao as the champion. No way. So expect to see Manny Pacquiao reinstated as the champion. They said there's no way. And then you heard Sean Porter even say it. There's no way they can't they won't reinstate him. Avatar 7x7, what's going on? Patrick M, my brother, what's going on? But a tournament, I would like to see a tournament. But isn't that kind of slighting Ugas? Mark Stearns, what's going on? Because Ugas is already a regular champion. Shaq Roberts, what's going on? My brother Patrick M in the Super Chat once again. See that Southpaw matchup is wild card. Pat can still find his shots against Southpaws, especially the right hook off the jab. Oh, for sure. But again, he's at such a size disadvantage that he's going to have to be in range, in Errol Spence range for the straight left hand to open up for the right hook. He opened up for the right hook. He's in range for Errol Spence's straight left, because Errol Spence has a 5-inch arm reach advantage. Solomon overhead. What's going on? So I could tell you a story, right? So I'm boxing my friend, right? And he's tall. He's 6'4". I'm only 5'10". He's 6'4", right? And I'm boxing him, man. We just playing around, but I'm boxing him. And I'm like, man, why always struggle with this dude? Always, right? And now he's rangy, man. He's 6'4". He's rangy, and I'm like, man, I win, right? But it's always a struggle for me, and I'm always like, man, why is this dude's always a struggle for me, right? So I always used to chalk it up as just some people just have your number, right? They just make it difficult, and then I realized it's because he's a southpaw, and it bothers me. Little Beast, what's going on? Hendel Stick, what's going on? He's a southpaw and it bothers me. Rolando Markland, what's going on? Haney is the underdog? No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Freeport. Car Girl, 413. And I used to go to Westbury. Yova, what's going on? Loving Now Gaither, what's going on? God Bliss 4747, what's going on? Jim James, what's going on? I was about to say Devin Haney's highly favored. No way. Patrick M, my brother, back in the super chat. He said Pac calf up better than Mike or Dan because his calves. I don't understand that, great brother. I don't understand what you're saying. Sign your name here. What's going on? You said Pac. I guess you meant to say Ketchup better than Mikey or Danny Garcia because his calves. I don't understand. You got to say that again, great brother. Patrick M., my brother, back in the super chat. He said he uses that lead hook to counter the jab. Yeah, against orthodox fighters, though. He used it against orthodox fighters. Fallen Son, Double D's, what's going on? Against orthodox fighters, he'll lead with that right hook. If he leads with that right hook against Errol Spence, he's going to get counted. Sean Miller, what's going on? He's going to get counted and possibly knocked out. Promise you. He can lead with it, but he's going to get counted and he's going to get knocked out. Taquan Savage, my brother, what's going on? He's going to get counted. Lewis Murdoch, what's going on? He's going to get knocked out. So he here and he opens up like this because he's not always technically sound. So he's here, southpaw, right? I'm a southpaw. And Manny Pacquiao will leave his feet at times and open up wide. Love you too, my great brother Taquan Savage. Much love to you. You hear, and he'll open up like this, and he'll leave himself wide open for the straight left to come right down the pipe. Boop! Wide open for it. Boop! Because he opens up too wide. He opens up too wide. Hey, man. I'm tired today, my peopleizations. Smash the like button. So he opens himself up far too wide, too big, and he makes a lot of mistakes. And you make those mistakes against Errol Spence with that long reach, you're in trouble. Jay Greatness, what's going on? He said we're going to see how Spence react when Pac snaps his head back. No, I'm right-handed. I just always box southpaw, Taquan. Is that the first time we saw Errol Spence head snap back? No. So why would he be surprised in this fight? See, y'all just, I mean, Patrick M., my brother back in the super chat, he will use the hook the way he splits the jab with the left straight. Yeah, but he's off balance. And he comes in a rhythm where you could time it. Go look at when he knocked Keith Thurman down. He was reaching. It's just that Keith Thurman was off balance going backwards. Megatron, what's going on? He was reaching. Look how he was reaching when he hit Keith Thurman and knocked him down in the first round. Fully extended arms, running forward. Fully extended arms, running forward. That's how he got knocked out by Marquez. That's how he got knocked out by Marquez. And he continues to make that mistake. G-Man TV, what's going on? DOG 215, my brother, what's going on? He did it against Floyd Mayweather. Watch when Floyd Mayweather, he did it again. Jay Greatness was going on. Look when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Boop, counter with the right hand. Floyd just didn't completely sit down on it. Manny did like this. And he saw the punch coming because you see him grimace before the punch even landed. Mark Franklin, what's going on? Alaheen Cruz, what's going on? You could see his face grimace before the punch landed. Music is first love, what's going on? William Ramos, what's going on? He grimaced when Floyd was getting ready to hit him. He did like this. So he saw the punch coming. Christopher Johnson, what's going on? He said them dudes ain't southpaws. Yeah, but he's still opening himself up, not to the straight right, but to the straight left. Edward Padlin, what's going on? Bandy Dave, what's going on? Geo James, Khalil 98, what's going on? They're not southpaws. They don't have to be southpaws. It's about technicalities, technical abilities. Dream World, what's going on? It's about the fact that Errol Spence is technically sound. So he's going to throw the straight left hand right down the pipe. Just like they landed the right, he's just going to land the left. That's all. Alfred Yashirala, what's going on? My brother, Boss Red 357 in Super Chat. Yeah, Blue. Plus, when Keith stopped moving so much and stood his ground, that's when Keith started coming back in the fight. That's a fact. Because he allowed Manny Pacquiao's momentum. He'll use his momentum against him. He doesn't learn. He uses it. He does it every single fight. Every single fight. There's no doubt about it. It's just if he gets you with it, he got you. And if he don't, you get him. You get him. Aaron Simpson, what's going on? Boxing's Future, what's going on? He gets you with it, he got you. If you're flustered by all his movement, his unorthodoxness, his angles, his hand speed, you got to settle down. John Gaskew 3, what's going on? You got to settle down. When you settle down, Mario Salazar, what's going on? That's why Keith Thurman is so eager to get a rematch. Because by the time he settled down, the fight was over. And then he got hurt in the 10th round badly to the body. But by the time he settled down and understood, I ain't got to move to get Manny Pacquiao. He's going to come right to me. He's going to come right to you. He's going to give it to you. Give it to me. He's going to give it to you every single time. Never fails. There's not a fight he don't. It's just that if you can't slow down the action and slow the pace down and concentrate, well, then you're in trouble. Steven Taylor, what's going on? Well, then you're in trouble. But if you can slow the pace down, oh, you'll be okay. But if you can't slow the pace down, oh, you're in trouble. He's going to get you every time because he don't stop. 12 rounds, don't stop. Like the Energizer Bunny. It's like the Energizer Bunny. But you can count it. Christopher Johnson, what's going on? Count it. You can count the steps. It'll be 1, 2, left hand, right? Or it'll be 3. 1, 2, 3, left hand. Or it'll be 1, 2, right hand, right hook, right? Or he'll throw 3. 1, 2, 3, then he coming left, right, left. That's how he caught Keith Thurman. You understand? But you can time it. You just got to slow the action down. Slow it down. Get the likes to 1K, my people. Smash the like button. Felix Mays, what's going on? Charles White, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K, my peoples. Get the likes up to 1K. That's what he is, like the Energizer Bunny. Truly. S. Jones, what's going on? Kia Golden, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. You see, today they ain't sent out the notifications. Nelson Mancia, what's going on? Yeah, so that's just how it works. You know what I mean? Exactly, Lewis Murdoch. He said 100% correct. It's just easier said than done. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta be patient. Be patient. Let it slow down. You know what I mean? Aldaro, my brother in the super chat, he said Manny always throws a straight left to the body before he connects with the right hook, overhand right. That's how he knocked Thurman down. Won't work now. Exactly. Especially if you don't get flustered. Winter Soldier, what's going on? You don't get flustered. You just stay calm, cool. Jelani Evans, I don't know. I hit him up. Sent him the link. My great brother Kurt Anderson. Probably working. Patrick M., my brother in Super Chat. Appreciate you, Blue. Take this on my way out. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. E2G Performance, my brother. What's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Slow day today. Get the likes to 1K, my peopleization. Give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty. Solo Productions, my brother. What's going on with you? Yeah, smash the like button, my peoples. Get the likes up to 1K. So I'm expecting Errol Spence to win. And I'm expecting a boring fight after the first half. I'm expecting Errol Spence to get the pace of the fight, control the distance, control the range, understand that, okay, Manny Pacquiao still got some pop, still got power. You know, he still can make and he can make an impression with his power. King Joffrey Joe, what's going on? Trice Richardson, what's going on? Right? He still can make he can make a situation bad real quick because he still got power. You understand? And I expect Errol Spence after the first few rounds. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother, Steven Taylor, what's going on? Pidgeon Mike Tyson, what's going on? And I believe that, there'll be action in the first 6 rounds, maybe 7. But after that, Errol Spence will understand how to control the distance. He'll understand how to control the range. He'll understand the pace of the fight, and he'll slow it down, control it with his jab, control it with his technical skill set, and he'll beat Manny Pacquiao. Benj Patel, what's going on? He'll beat him. Tony Gutierrez, what's going on? Manny Pacquiao has success in the early goings because it's going to take time for Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence to get the timing down. That's what's going to happen. But it's going to be a great fight. And I highly, Chirac UK, what's going on? But I highly expect Errol Spence to win the fight. And I think that, their experience and they understand what Manny Pacquiao can do is the reason why they're so confident going into the fight with Manny Pacquiao. They feel like they could Huncho 2 times, what's going on? They feel like they could they feel like they could get Errol Spence in compromised positions with his hand speed and his foot speed. And, maybe they have they announced the location? Las Vegas, August 21st in Las Vegas, right? And so, I believe that, ultimately, what they see, what they believe they see, I believe Errol Spence is going to be better than that. I believe he's going to be much better than what they expect. And they're going to be surprised. Gerardo Valencia, brother in Super Chat. Algeri said Manny hits harder than Spence. What do you think about that, Blue? Well, what he said was he has more one-punch knockout power than Errol Spence. CK, what's going on? Jolson Nicholas, what's going on? What he said was he has more one-punch knockout power than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is more of an accumulation puncher when it comes to getting knocked out. Manny Pacquiao can hit you with one punch and knock you out. Errol Spence, oh, yeah. Errol Spence is more of an accumulation puncher, breaking you down. And so Theo Menanis, what's going on? All West, Mike Freeman, what's going on? So Caesar T, what's going on? So I believe that, he may have one-punch knockout power. Manny Pacquiao is very, very strong, right? And speed equals power. He's faster than Errol Spence. So he's going to hit you with a punch that you don't see coming. So speed equals power. You see? So, and he commits to that left hand, right? But Errol Spence has power. But, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that Manny Pacquiao has one-punch knockout power, more one-punch knockout power than Errol Spence. Oh, for sure. I could see that. If Spence was 42, he would win, huh? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K, my peopleizations. Harvey Hot Dog, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Did he use testing with Chris Algier? I have no clue. I have no clue. Again, you know, obviously we could speculate. Oh, he was on this there. And here he was here and here he was there. I don't know. I don't know. We could speculate, but I don't like to do that. Big Truck Trap Sports. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in Super Chat. Manny is not going to be able to take those body shots. He is going to cut off the ring by the 5th round and is downhill from there, Big Blue. Don't see Errol Spence going to the body a lot in this fight because he make himself susceptible to Manny countering him. Silver Surfer, what's going on? Now, he can go to the body with a jab. I can see him going to the body with a jab, but I don't see him just committing to those hooks and things of that nature like he does in fights. I don't see that. Jack T, my brother in Super Chat. Haven't seen Manny one-punch KO power since testing. That was 2009. 2009. Last time you saw it was Ricky Hatton. 2009. And what he did to Miguel Cotto. So Errol Spence is very rangy. He's bigger, taller. So he has to lean down to go to Manny Pacquiao's body. And I don't see him committing to that with the hooks. The jab to the solar plex, yeah. Triple D, what's going on? To control the range. Using the jab to the solar plex, maybe straight right, a straight left every now and then. You know, Hamza S, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Man, I can't stop yawning, man. Egypt has been underestimated in every pay-per-view fight he has, and he still proves me wrong. I don't know how he's underestimated in every pay-per-view. No, he wasn't underestimating the Sean Porter fight. He wasn't underestimating Danny Garcia fight. The only reason he was underestimating the Danny Garcia fight is because he was coming off of that accident. That's it. Boys Talk Sports, my brother in the Super Chat. Look at the Manny fight, Manny and Floyd fight. Manny was flustered the few times when Floyd was backing him up. Manny can't fight off the back foot whatsoever. Oh, no, he can't. But it's easier said than done to put him on that back foot. I can't stop doing it. It's easier said than done to put him on that back foot. Kenneth Wise, what's going on? I am Dave. What's going on? He said you need to get some rest, my brother. Yeah, I can't stop yawning. I don't know. That's weird, man. That's super weird to me. Good 74. What's going on? Brown on boxing, my brother. What's going on? It's easier said than done. Pop 375. What's going on? Yeah, I'll probably do so after this, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. Got my brother in the building. Black man, what's going on? My brother Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Blue, man, I'm just chilling, man. Just relaxing on this Friday night. What's up, chat? A.k.a. the family. How's everybody doing?
Yeah. Harvey Hot Dog, my Cash App is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Without the 7, you'll see 2. You'll see one that says Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word with a 7, and Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word without the 7. It's the one without the 7, great brother. Yeah, Kurt. So what's going on with you, Kurt?
Oh man, just enjoying the game. Finished working, ordered some food, just kicking back, relaxing. You kind of caught me by surprise because I was like, "Ain't gonna be no show today." And then I saw the link was sent. I said, "Oh, okay, all right." Yeah, I was on the phone with my friends. I said, "Yeah, I got to get off, man. I got to do a show real quick." Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, Kurt? I was supposed to go to Vegas for the fight, and then I ended up having to stay home and handle business at the house. So that kind of threw me off. And then yesterday, my daughter's prom. I was supposed to leave after the prom, and my daughter's prom yesterday, that threw me off completely because it was supposed to start at 5, and then she didn't leave till 7 and 7:30. Man, it was just completely threw me off, man. Patrick M, brother in super chat once again. Few things. Floyd say Manny better going back. Hatton KO was a step back. Cotto knocked down in the 4th was an uppercut going backwards. Yeah, he just can't. He'll throw punches because he's Manny Pacquiao, and that's what he does. He throws punches. He's going to let him fly, but that's not his specialty to fight off the back foot. That's just not what he does. Boss Talk Sports, brother, back in the super chat. EJ will fight him similar to how he fought Leonard Bundu. I'm not saying Bundu is like Manny, LOL, but they fight similar. Manny leaned in too much. Yeah, I think Manny and Leonard Bundu is completely different, great brother. I think they're completely different. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother, back in the super chat. Salute, Kurt. Blue is a true fan of you. He lights up every time you get on. Yeah, that's my bro right there, man. I
And
can
that's
listen.
what's up.
Yeah, I can listen to Kurt talk boxing all day, man.
Hey, when you have chemistry like we do, man, it's always a great thing. Just because you had two people who very knowledgeable, the chemistry ain't always there with a lot of people, but with us, the chemistry is like peanut butter and jelly.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, Kurt, what you think about this though? Freddie Roach, Manny Pacquiao's manager, and Manny Pacquiao saying his speed is going to be too much for Errol Spence. His manager said that his power, his strength is going to be too much for Errol Spence. And Freddie Roach said that he believes they're going to make a statement in this fight. They're going to make a statement. Tony TV, what's going on? When he said that, right?
One second, Blue. 1 second.
Patrick M, brother, back in the super chat. He don't do it, but that don't mean you should make him. He dangerous. He dangerous there. Oh, for sure. But it depends on what kind of opponent. See, Kendall Wise, what's going on? Mr. Funny Man, what's going on? When you have overly aggressive opponents, that Sauce Dog, what's going on? They're overly aggressive and they defensively irresponsible in pushing him back. They get surprised when he responds. Percy Moore, brother, back in the super chat. What's good with you, Percy? He said that it's that 2-year layoff that will hurt Pac. Father Time is undefeated. I'm got AJ. I got Errol Spence by stoppage in the 9th round. Errol Spence too big. Salute, brother. Salute to you, great brother. Yeah, and that's another thing, right? Percy, that's another thing. They said the layoff. Manny Pacquiao said the layoff is going to help him. Freddie Roach said the layoff is going to help him. It's going to work in his favor because it gave his body a rest. That's what they both said. So that can no longer be used as a reasoning. Benji P.S., what's going on? He said, you said the same thing about Thurman. Well, I can't fight for him. You saw the results when Thurman you seen the results when Thurman was doing what I said. With the 10th round, looked like he was going to stop him. With dropping him in the fight was a split decision. Why? Because Thurman did what I told you he could do. So I said the same thing about Thurman, and it was true. I can't predict that Thurman is going to get hurt. I can't predict Thurman is going to make a mistake going backwards and get dropped. I can't predict those things. I can only tell you stylistically. Now, when they actually get in a fight, how they respond to one another is a whole different story. I can only give you what I believe, you know, when I see what I see in their skill sets. I can't tell you how Keith Thurman is going to fully respond in the fight.
You need to take those things out of your ear.
I can't do that. So that's the difference. And you see when Keith Thurman actually salute to my brother Cole Peace 918 in the super chat, man. Dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Cash App. Much love to you, great brother, in the Cash App. I appreciate you. So I can't predict, you know, what Keith Thurman is gonna, how he's gonna respond to certain punches, and you can't predict. You can't predict, you know, Keith Thurman going backwards and being off balance and getting caught with that punch. Can't predict that. But yeah, Kurt, you back, Kurt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, so George Proctor, what's going on? So yeah, Kurt, Freddie Roach said the layoff. I was surprised because usually Freddie Roach, you know, Freddie Roach is pretty honest when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, right? Jody Santos, what's going on? But he said that for one, the long layoff is going to help Manny Pacquiao, and then he says he believes they're going to make a statement with Errol Spence fight, and if Manny decides to stay, he wants the next best welterweights to step up for his farewell fight. I was surprised that come from Freddie Roach. I was surprised. What's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Well, Freddie is a master playing mind games. You know, he always say something kind of, you know, and he, like you say, he's honest when it comes to Manny. But Manny is underestimating Errol Spence, and I think he's being overconfident. Of course, he's not the Manny of old, but I don't care if this was Manny 10 years ago, he would have it in tough with Errol Spence because of the caliber. This ain't Ricky Hatton. You know, this ain't Chris Algieri, or this ain't Vargas. Earl is one of the very best fighters that he will be in the ring with, because you got to. Earl is a fighter who's very strong, but also very skilled, and who has a very educated jab. His educated jab might be the difference, because it's going to give him opportunities to set up other punches. Earl can box and Earl can punch, and Earl has other intangibles. He's a very experienced fighter now, but I think the strength of Earl Spence is going to cause Manny a lot of problems. I don't care if he was in his absolute prime, he would have so much trouble with Earl and fighters like Terrence Crawford because of the skill level. Manny will look good against Margarito, like I said, Algieri, Ricky Hatton, guys that stands there and they feet in mud. He looks good against fighters like that. But Earl, who has athleticism, but I think the strength of Earl is going to give Manny problems in the educated jab. He's going to be surprised about the skill level of Earl Spence, even though he may study Earl, but in the ring is different. He's going to see. And I think he's going to struggle, because when I look at the Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao fight, I was surprised that Keith Thurman got back into the fight in the second half of the fight, and people forget he was touching Manny a lot. But that was a Keith Thurman that was nowhere where he used to be. Earl is completely different. Earl is a much better fighter than Keith Thurman. We're going to see August 21st.
Only Dad's podcast, great brother in the super chat. Pac never tested positive. Malinaji and company can't fathom greatness. Floyd admitted Pac was the best fighter he ever faced. Thurman, UD, unanimous decision. Spence, split decision. Then Porter. He didn't unanimous decision Keith Thurman. That was a split decision, great brother. That was a split decision against Keith Thurman. That wasn't an UD. A split decision with a Go ahead, Kurt.
He caught Keith Thurman at the right time. That's not Manny's fault. It was Keith's fault because the inactivity. So Manny was smart at picking Keith Thurman, and you know, we all know Keith Thurman is weak to the body, and he got the knockdown in the first round. But Spence is a whole nother killer fish. I think he's going to struggle against Earl, and I picked Earl by decision. I'm giving Manny the benefit of the doubt because that's the respect I have for Manny. But it would not surprise me if Earl make a statement out of him.
Mm-hmm. C Page 412 Gaming, brother in the super chat. Errol Spence lethal body work is going to be a problem for Pac, especially in the late
Huh?
rounds.
You left me sitting downstairs in the
Yeah,
lounge.
yeah, definitely. I think that he's going to, start to wear Manny Pacquiao down. And another thing is Father Time, that layoff and Father Time is undefeated. But I don't know how committed to the body he's going to be, seeing as though he has to reach down a lot to get to Manny Pacquiao's body. I don't know if he commit to it as he, because Manny Pacquiao still has speed and can counter you. What you think about that, Kurt?
Now, I think he should use a jab. I think the jab is going to work well for Earl Spence. I was just studying the two fights and playing the fight out in my head. I think because Earl has a good jab because it's an educated jab, and Earl has the type of jab that Manny's going to struggle. When you box Manny, like Marquez did and Mayweather did, that's the key. Earl is not going to be reckless. That'd be very dumb giving Manny Pacquiao. They're too smart for that. Him and his trainer. They're gonna box Manny, and it wouldn't surprise me they start mixing up the attack, box, fight Manny in spurts, but mainly box him. If Manny get aggressive, let him run into the jab. That's how you beat Manny, by boxing him. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what Earl's gonna do. Earl has the strength, to put Manny on the back foot, but you fight smart in a high profile fight. The smarter fighter always win because the skill levels between two A+ fighters is great. There's not much gap, so you outthink your opponent, and most of the time, the smarter win. The smarter fighter will win because of strategy.
Mm-hmm. Percy Moore, brother, back in the super chat. He said they all say the same thing, that they see they can exploit until they get in the ring with Errol Spence Jr. Respect the grind. Y'all join the military. LOL. Salute to you, great brother Percy Moore. Salute to you. Boss Talk Sports, brother, back in the super chat. The tune will change when it gets closer to the fight. Oh, we're going to find out. Well, Freddie Roach and man, they confident, man. Their tune ain't going to change. Joe Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. Salute to brother Blue and Kurt. Real recognize real. I tune in to hear you guys every day chop it up about boxing. I feel like I'm here with the family. You are. That's because you are with the family, great brother. That's what we are.
Salute to you. That's why I call you guys the chat, aka the family. There's a method to my madness.
Yep. It's family, man. RNS1, brother in the super chat. Father Time hasn't given Floyd that L. Hashtag special, hashtag money, hashtag pretty boy, hashtag hated but respected, hashtag the GOAT, hashtag status. Yeah. And Floyd understood too, Kurt. Get out while I can. Don't play with Father Time.
Yeah, because if he kept fighting, he eventually he would lose because Father Time is undefeated. He retired from boxing and he didn't let boxing retire him. And I wish more fighters were like that. I knew Floyd lost a step when Madonna countered him in the second
Yeah.
fight, and he did the little dance. He was hurt and he held on to the ropes.
Yeah.
I think that was the end of the third round. I knew then it was time for him to go.
Yeah, because he tried to pull counter and he missed. And Madonna countered him. And I was like, huh? That's when they said he knocked his tooth out, remember?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I don't care who you are, man. Once you off a millisecond, everything changes, man. You see the openings, but you can't pull the trigger. That happens to a lot of great fighters, man. And you don't want to see a fighter go out like that. So
yeah. And it's not and it's natural. It's not that they're not good. It's that they just aged.
Yep. Seeing Leonard get knocked out by Camacho and Terry Norris and Joe
Mhm.
Louis get knocked out by Marciano through the ropes. That was sad. Or Sugar Ray Robinson when he got knocked down against a guy who couldn't break an egg, Joey Archer. And you have Miles Davis in the audience crying. That's sad, man. And you don't want to see your heroes go out like that. So I'm
Joe
glad
Smith,
Floyd retired.
Joe
Yep.
Smith, not Bernard Hopkins through the ropes.
Yep. You don't want to see that.
Yeah. Patrick M. brother back in the super chat. He said, if you are Spence, is good enough to just outbox Manny or KO him, and how does that mindset affect the fight? I mean, it's always good to get a knockout because it takes you remove the judges. Anah Israel, Derek Carr, what's going on? Derek Carr said you are a wealth of boxing knowledge. Appreciate you, Dedrick Carr. Appreciate you, great brother. So, it's always good to take it out the judges' hands because you never know what they're gonna side with. Like the Jeff Horn fight and the Timothy Bradley first fight. Like you never know what they're gonna side with. So, but Errol Spence can outbox Manny Pacquiao. But what's your thoughts on it, Kurt?
Yeah, because of his jab. Earl has a very good jab, very educated jab, and we've seen against Garcia how good he could box. But like I said, I think he's going to mix up his attack. If he sees Manny that's getting hit easy and Manny's surprised by Earl's strength, then I think Earl is going to try to get him out of there or going to be very aggressive. But that's Earl's nature. If he sees something where he can exploit and he feels that he could just run over you, then that's what he's going to do. But he's going to start out boxing, and it's going to be interesting for the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then I think Earl's going to get into the groove. But I would never sell Manny short. Manny's a great fighter, absolutely. So he should, he's going to train hard, and Earl is always in shape, physically and mentally, and he should go in thinking, man, this is going to be a tough fight. Every fighter and every fight should go in thinking that. So we're gonna see. But I like Earl in the fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Firefox 122, brother in the super chat. Errol might be the one making the statement. I think he respects Manny's pedigree and will prepare accordingly and put on a signature performance. I agree. Definitely could be Errol making the statement. But again, if Errol beats him in that manner, Kurt, do you think Errol gets the respect? Or are they going to start to say, well, Manny, Father Time finally caught up with Manny?
Father Time is gone. I mean, it'll be a name. It'll be good to have a name on your ledger, but they're going to say Father Time.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to get the full credit, no.
Yeah. Los Me, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, great brother? Louis Brenz, what's going on? Hubble Telescope, Chili Chills, what's going on with y'all? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, my peoples. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Yeah, I think that's what is going to happen, Kurt. He wins in that manner, especially if he dominates him and stops him. They're going to be like, that's it. Last hurrah for me. It's going to be, the focus is going to be on Manny Pacquiao's career and what he achieved, and this being the last fight, more so than it's going to be about Errol Spence getting the victory, Kurt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Boy, Atlanta raining threes on the Knicks like it's nothing. But anyway,
Once again, hopefully they find their way again. They're down 14 now.
Well, I was looking at Miguel Cotto and Manny Pacquiao, and people forget, like in the first 2 rounds, Miguel Cotto was hitting Manny at will with his jab. But what Miguel Cotto mistake was, he stopped using the jab and he let Manny get too close. And then he started to brawl with Manny, and that changed the whole tenor of the fight. And I was like, you have to box Manny and you have to use your jab against Manny. Miguel Cotto jab was killing Manny, kept popping his head back, but he stopped using it. And late in the second or early third round, Miguel Cotto got a little too overconfident, got a little bit too close to Manny. He wasn't moving his hands, and Manny just went to school on him. But Marquez, Cotto, Mayweather, when you use the jab on Manny, that's how you beat him.
Mm-hmm. DeHaven Alexander, Kanal Williams, what's going on? Versus Style TV, what's going on? Peace and blessings to the Queen, Santi Sanchez. I know your wife. Okay, that's what's up. Terry Roberts, what's going on? That's what's up. Just Joe King, what's going on with you, King? Yeah, man, I think okay, will do, Santi Sanchez, will do. Patrick M, brother, back in the super chat. He says, stop using or took away. Oh, he said, Kurt, did Miguel Cotto stop using it or Manny Pacquiao took it away?
No, he stopped using it. Miguel Cotto always underused his jab. He was hitting Mayweather and Pacquiao with his jab, but some fighters, just don't they don't fight to their strength. Emmanuel Stewart always said Miguel Cotto underused his jab. Manny didn't take it away. Manny's not hard to hit. He never was in his prime. He has 7 losses. He's been knocked out 3 times for a reason. Manny fights very well. Manny can't box very well. He has freakish athletic ability. He fights very well, but you can outbox Manny. It's been done before. And Miguel Cotto, he caught Miguel Cotto because remember he had a problem with his trainer, and somebody else trained Miguel Cotto. So he was there to tell Miguel Cotto what to do. They didn't know what to do, but Manny didn't take it away. Manny always been there to be hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's Manny's not. That's not his game. Big Lake Show is going on. That's not who he is. The fact, what's going on? Manny Pacquiao don't come in fights defensively to take anything away from you. That's never who he's been. His game is offense. Warren Kilgore, what's going on? His game is the name of Manny Pacquiao's game is to be offensive, not to eliminate what you do well. Don't care what you do well.
And I said it before, all Freddie Roach fighters and Robert Garcia fighters, one thing they got in common, they're too aggressive offensively and they're not defensively responsible. We saw with Ramirez, how he got knocked down. On the first knockdown, he came in wide open. When you have when you're an aggressive fighter, you're supposed to throw feints. And that's what Ramirez didn't do. And and plus he kept looking at the referee. He should know better than that. But that's Robert Garcia fighters are like that. Look at Mikey and Errol. You have to, when you fight world-class opposition and champions, you have to be defensive responsible because it's going to catch up with you. And he had 3 or 4 fighters done lost in his stable. What's the other guy that Comey knocked out? That was a Robert Garcia fighter, Jackson Marinez.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a pattern. See, I try to cover the whole gamut and I break things down. I'm like, they all fight the same way. It becomes a culture in that gym. Like Kronk fighters, they all got good right hands. Macquarie Hearns, Lennox Lewis, that's the Emmanuel Stewart way of teaching. And and Freddie Roach fighters and Garcia fighters, they like defense.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go up against guys who are defensively responsible, then they're going to struggle. Like if Virgil, or you see how fast Virgil Ortiz moonwalked away from Jaron Ennis.
Mm-hmm.
That fight ain't even talked about anymore.
Mm-hmm. Karen Battle, peace of blessings, Queen. Sandy Sanchez, he said Pac-Man gonna get the same treatment Mikey got. D Hodges, my brother, what's going on with you? Jove Kenyanin, what's going on? Errol Spence about to lose. Okay. Somebody else I want to shout out. Oh, Leon Sterling, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? Kurt, he back in the super chat. Patrick M, he said, took away Morales' jab. No, he didn't. Eric Morales just stopped using the jab. And Eric Morales, he said that wasn't the same guy I fought just a few months ago. Remember that, Kurt?
Yeah, I remember.
But did he take it away, Kurt? He took Morales' jab away?
Nah, Morales took his own jab away. Manny don't take nothing away from you. Manny trying to overwhelm you with his offense. That's who he is. His offense is his defense. That's you can outbox Manny. That's why Marquez is a smarter fighter than Morales, and he had success against Manny. Those fights would have been more wide of a gap in Marquez's favor if he didn't stand and wait for the receipt. His problem Marquez was, when he hit Manny, he'd stay in range a little bit too long, and that's why he get knocked down in the fights were either split decisions or majority decisions. But you seen when he fought a better fighter in Mayweather, the fight wasn't even close. The fight wasn't close.
Right.
Mayweather didn't have to do nothing. That's why the fight was boring. He coasted for 12 rounds.
Exactly. And then they tried to say, Kurt, it was his size. He ain't use his size to outbox Marquez. Remember that, Kurt? Oh, it's the fact that he came in, 2 pounds overweight. No, it wasn't.
He just outboxed Marquez, man. But that's how you beat Manny. I mean, Morales did beat Manny, though. People forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Morales.
Bad. Yep. Badly, Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
People, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button, people. Yeah, it's I don't know what's going on. It's raining bad out there, Kurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad here, man. I just typed something in the chat and it's telling me it's having trouble connecting. Check the internet. It's pouring down here, man. I can't even see the chat no more, Kurt.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have rough weather till Monday. It's gonna be a washout this weekend.
Yeah, that's what they said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whole holiday weekend. Yeah, I can't even see the chat. Matthew C, Diverse Conscious, what's going on with y'all, man? Camden, New Jersey in the building, what's going on? Robert Williams, what's going on? Shifting Gears, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Yeah, get the likes to 1.1K, man, my peoples. Yeah, Kurt, man. So I'm excited. Today, obviously, Devin Haney weigh-in, Kurt. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, man. I want to see what he looked like, man. I can't wait for the fight tomorrow, and we got O'Bali and Donaire too. But can't wait to see Haney how he's going to deal with the experience of Linares.
And Gary Antoine Russell.
That's right. Yep. So we got a full slate tomorrow.
And he called out Adrian Broner. Said after this, he make a statement that he want to fight Adrian Broner. What you think about that, Kurt?
I would love to see that fight.
Me too.
Guy, you was breaking up what now?
I would love to see that, Kurt. Him and Adrian Broner. He said if he make a statement. You can hear me?
Oh.
You can hear me, Kurt?
Nope. I can hear you, but you roboting.
Oh man.
It's the weather.
Yeah.
It's the weather.
Yeah,
I can hear you now. It's the weather.
Yeah. It's telling me it's having bad connection. Stephen Taylor, what's going on, Stephen Taylor? Gary Antoine Russell. He fight tomorrow night. He fighting Giovanni Santiago. That's the dude that's the dude Adrian Broner just fought. And he said, Curry, he said he felt like Adrian Broner lost that fight.
Yeah, it was just a flat performance by Adrian Broner. I'm not even sure where Adrian's going to go. I just get the feeling, man, that his heart ain't 100% into it. I wanted to see him and Regis Prograis. I thought that would be a very good fight for both men, but I don't know where Broner's at right now, head wise.
Mm-hmm. Salute to the brother CK in the super chat. Much love to you, CK. I can't pin it up because I can't even see it. I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on the computer. Salute to brother CK in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. There it goes. Got it. Got it back. CK, much love to you in the super chat. Much love, great brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes up, my peopleizations, to 1.1K. So yeah, how would you? Hey, what you think about Gary Antoine Russell first and foremost, Kurt?
I like Gary Antoine Russell. I see the skill set. I want to see more. I want to see when he step up in competition how he's going to look. So I can't assess him 100%, but I know he got skills. I see that. But against stiffer competition, I want to see when he steps up how he's going to look or how he will perform.
Mm-hmm. Moral Moss, what's going on, great brother? Do you think that Shifting Gears said, Blue, why they all ducking Ortiz? Ortiz who? Virgil Ortiz Jr.? Nobody's avoiding Virgil. Oh, you talking about Luis Ortiz? Moral Moss, my brother, what's going on? Do you think, Kurt, if he put on a dazzling performance against Giovanni Santiago, he's ready for Adrian Broner?
I wouldn't mind seeing it. Yeah, I would love to see it. I wanted with Adrian Broner fight him. Like I said, it'll be a good fight, but I don't know if Adrian. I think Adrian won big fights, and I don't think Russell would do it for him because it would be a dangerous fight. But I could see Russell beating Adrian Broner. Adrian just don't let his hands go, and we've been saying that for years. But I want to see how Russell looks tomorrow night. If he looks good, which I think he will, and if he calls him out, then it'd be very interesting if Adrian have a rebuttal.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting because I think that would be online for Adrian Broner. And the reason I say that, Kurt, is because he fought Giovanni Santiago. They similar in the place they in, but his ceiling is much higher than Giovanni Santiago and Gary Antoine Russell. Right? So his ceiling is much higher. But as far as where they at in their careers, they're in the same place. They're only a fight difference. And Adrian hasn't fought since that fight. He got to fight, get his feet back wet. So, it just makes sense. That would be the type of fight. I don't see him going into a fight with Regis Prograis without having another tune-up because the performance he had against Giovanni Santiago, that's not it for a big fight. So I could see him fighting Gary Antoine Russell, giving a young, hungry lion an opportunity. If you beat Gary Antoine Russell, well, maybe he wasn't ready, but it's still a fight to get your feet wet. I like it. I like it. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K, my peopleizations. Get the likes to 1.1K. I like that fight. But yeah, Devin Haney, Kurt, man, I'm excited to see how he deals with Jorge Linares and his style. I believe Jorge Linares is going to be very, very confident. He believes he can win the fight. His experience, he's going to try a lot of tricks, I believe. He's going to do a lot of different things to try to slow Devin Haney down. I think he's going to try to use a lot of experience, a lot of holding tactics, a lot of tying up, trying to frustrate him, using different angles. What you think, Kurt?
Yeah, Linares has a lot of moxie and savvy. That's why he got the knockdown against Lomachenko. He's going to do the same to Devin, going to try to set traps. But Haney's can offset that with his quick footwork and his pure athletic skills. So it's moxie and experience versus youth and athleticism. I'm gonna go with youth and the athleticism. I think Haney's gonna win by wide unanimous decisions. It'll be very interesting for the first 4 rounds. Haney has to fight smart. Linares has to use his experience, and I think after that, I think Haney's going to pull away and win the comfortable unanimous decision.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Joshua Sadler, what's going on, great brother? I appreciate you. He said, love the content. Much love to you. Noble Royalty, brother in the super chat, always showing love, man. He said, what's goody, Blue and Kurt, and the chat just adding to the empire. Salute to you, great brother. Much love to you. Albert Harper, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. I don't know if you heard about this. Another situation that came up is that Luis Ortiz could be Anthony Joshua's lead chief sparring partner for Joshua Olasander Usyk fight. What you think about that?
Lead sparring partner, huh? How about a fight? But
Right.
That's very interesting. Hey, Anthony Pye saying can't beat him, join him. That old adage, but that's very interesting to me. I didn't hear that. Thanks for the info. It's kind of bizarre, but I just want to see Lou Ortiz get a crack at a major title or a major fight. I would like to see Ortiz fight Andy Ruiz, man. But that's very interesting.
Yeah, he called out Andy Ruiz, and he said that you said you're ready for Anthony Joshua trilogy, but you're not ready for me. And Anthony Joshua and his team, they stated that they were preparing for Tyson Fury, but now they got to prepare for a shorter southpaw who's slick and Usyk, and Luis Ortiz actually volunteered his services. And I'm like, really? Like, you should be publicly pushing for Andy Ruiz fight. Why isn't that fight being made? But what's your thoughts, Kurt? Because it's going to be cool. What's going on?
That's an excellent fight for Ortiz and Ruiz, man.
Right.
It's a rare you see two premier Latin heavyweights fighting each other. I think they could sell that fight. That fight has a storyline. One
Right.
Mexican, one Cuban. It's an ideal fight for both men. But I heard something that Joshua may vacate his WBO title.
Yeah, that if they can't, because they don't want to go to a purse bid because they're gonna lose with Usyk, right? They're gonna lose the purse bid, and they don't want to lose that purse bid because then the fighter they could take the fight to the Ukraine. So if they got that was 10 days, they had 10 days a few days ago. So the days are getting shorter and shorter. And ironically, Kurt, I've been told that Andy Ruiz is a replacement, a trilogy match, if he vacates the belt.
No.
Which is ironic, right? Because they claim not to want to see these fights. These are the fights nobody wants to see. So now you're going to have a trilogy match with Andy Ruiz? Thought we don't want to see trilogies.
I'd rather see, I don't have a problem with Usyk and Joshua. I want to see Ruiz, Ortiz, and Wilder and Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have a problem with any of those fights I just mentioned. I
Right.
don't have a problem with Usyk and Joshua. I really don't. Or Ortiz and Ruiz. I would love to see Ortiz and Ruiz. It's a very good fight for both men. Make it happen.
Kurt, it's just perfect, right? Ortiz and Ruiz, uh, Alexander Usyk and Joshua, Wilder and Fury 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like what better, Rainy Boy? What's going on? Like what? Like it's just perfect. But what you always say, Kurt, sometimes it makes too much sense.
Yep.
Why wouldn't we just get Beyond Above Media? What's going on? Why wouldn't we just get Joshua Alexander Usyk? Keep your belt. Why would you vacate it? Go into a purse bid, come to an agreement, and fight.
Do that fight in Texas where people, put it in the stadium and things will open it up, and you can have fans at the stadium, man. The storyline, two Latin heavyweights, and call it El Fuego or something like that.
Right.
It has a storyline. Let me ask you something, Blue or Chat. Maybe Blue.
Mm-hmm.
What are the numbers with Ruiz and Areola? What was the final numbers?
Never got him. I never got him.
Wow.
I never even got an inkling. I've been searching for him forever. Nobody give him to me. A.7B1. Bearded one. What's going on?
Anybody in the chat know? Help us out. Did anybody hear the numbers for Areola and Ruiz pay-per-view wise?
Nope. ASAP Supremacy. What's going on? Boss Talk Sports, brother, back in the super chat. What Mr. Gary Russell Jr. doing? He should be fighting Ray Vargas. That should be his next fight, but who knows? Albert Harper, what's going on? Seems like he just can't. I don't know what's going on with him, man. I don't know what's going on. Benjamin Whittingham said 10 pay-per-views, Kurt.
He said 10.
Yeah, 10 is so.
I think it's kind of funny they never released those numbers.
Yeah, we know. Jafari sees a brother in the super chat. It's real competition. That's why he may drop the belt. I don't even see it that way. Joe Davis, 2310. What's going on, great brother? I mean, I'm not no slight to Alexander Usyk, but I don't see him beating Anthony Joshua. I mean, anything is possible in heavyweight boxing, but I don't see him beating Anthony Joshua. No, sir. He don't have the power. He don't have the size. I don't see it. I don't see it, Kurt.
Yeah, me neither. I was shocked how bad he looked against Chisora.
Right.
And I was like, I expected better. I mean, I've seen Usyk fight a lot, but as a cruiserweight, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
But there's always that one fight that lets you know how good a fighter is. When I saw that Bellew fight, how he was getting touched, and Bellew got tired. That's why he got knocked out. I said, nah. I said, as soon as he fights somebody that's really good and he's going up to heavyweight, he's going to lose.
You know why, Kurt? At Usyk, at cruiserweight, he's mobile, but he's big. So he was the bigger mobile guy at cruiserweight.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case at heavyweight.
Nope.
He's mobile, but he's not big.
Weight makes a heck of a difference. So when you look at somebody like Evander Holyfield, who was the undisputed cruiserweight champion and undisputed heavyweight champion, that's quite a feat that we don't talk and we don't give Holyfield enough credit because he put on a weight, but he did it the right way. He put on muscle. And they say that's a no-no, but the way he did it gradually. He had that high-tech workout, but it was his skills and the way he put the weight on because cruiserweight, heavyweight, that's a big jump. Because the heavier you get, weight can, slow you down speed-wise and your endurance and all that. But it didn't bother Holyfield. But I'm surprised how it's bothering Usyk because he looked like garbage when he fought Witherspoon and Chisora.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look good.
Nope.
He looked very sluggish.
Parker, keep going. What's going on, great brother? I mean, it's just, to me, it's like it's a no-brainer to make these fights. And I think Joshua wins that fight. It just clarifies everything. Why muddy the waters? It clarifies everything for me. Don't muddy the waters. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Don't muddy the waters. You know what I mean, Kurt?
Yep.
Like, just use Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. It makes sense. Fight your mandatory Anthony Joshua, Olasander Usyk, and it's still a big fight. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury trilogy, that's settled. You settle the trilogy, you settle your mandatory. Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz, they both get big fights, stay relevant. Why would you drop the belt? Ask for an extension. Now, I understand their frustration because he's like, man, they ain't giving us time. You know what I mean? But come on, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Elijah Lawson, what's going on, great brother? Benjamin Whittingham, brother in the super chat. He said, love Blue from the UK. Wilder versus Joshua. Hope it happens. Me too. Much love to you in the UK. Much, great brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, I want that fight as well. I want Joshua to fight Fury and Wilder. I am Dave. What's going on, great brother? Yeah, that's another fight. Luis Ortiz. Okay, if you're not going to get Andrew Ruiz and Dillian White, or Luis Ortiz and Dillian White, make it happen. Make it happen. It just makes sense. Smash the like button. People, get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. The likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Get it up. Yeah, Kurt, man. So it just makes all the sense to me for that to be the case. You know what I mean? And I want to ask you about a fight, Kurt, that people don't talk about, but I would love to see it. A fantasy fight. Pernell Whitaker and Manny Pacquiao at 140.
Pernell Whitaker, two fundamentally and technically sound. Pernell is a very special fighter, and so was Manny. But Manny, too reckless for Pernell Whitaker. Whitaker would counter him all day long. Pernell wins a wide unanimous decision.
Do you think he drops Manny in that fight?
Probably wouldn't, but he will outbox Manny for 12 rounds.
Now, another fight, one of the brothers asked me, a fantasy fight, was Willie Pep versus Shane Mosley at 135.
That would be a good fight, but if they fought 3 times, I'll maybe give Pep 1 round, but Mosley was too strong and powerful for Willie Pep. Willie Pep had a problem with Sandy Sattler. Willie Pep was a featherweight, so Shane would be the naturally stronger man, and Shane at 135 was a monster. I remember when he fought John Molina, and after the fight, John Molina couldn't stand upright. He was bent over because of the body punching, and he said in Spanish, I want to fight somebody human next time. Shane will beat Willie Pep. Too strong, too powerful. Willie Pep was knocked out multiple times by Sattler, and Mosley hits harder than Sattler.
Mark Booker, what's going on? Now, smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Okay, Mr. Black Man, salute to you, great brother. Enjoy your weekend. Shifting Gears said Kurt, Roy Jones in his prime versus Marvin Hagler.
Now, that's a tough fight for Marvin, but it's a tough fight for Roy because Marvin can put pressure on you. He can box. Roy had problems with technical skill boxers, Antonio Tarver and Martell Griffin, even though he just went out there and took Griffin head off the second fight. But I like Marvin Hagler in a close fight. Roy athleticism, but Marvin can do it all. Marvin can turn southpaw or orthodox. He could fight long range. He had the best chin in boxing history, or he could fight in close. He will put pressure on Roy, and I think he beats Roy.
Mm-hmm. King Vonnie 86 Ghetto Cooking Show. What's going on with y'all? He said, Blue, Kurt, who's your Mount Rushmore Southpaw fighters all time? I would say Manny Pacquiao, Pernell Whitaker, Marvin Hagler, uh, uh, mm,
You got three of my four right there.
yeah, yeah, that's and who else would you go with, Kurt? I like Terrence Crawford too.
It was a Mexican fighter, Vicente Saldivar, that was really good, man. But if Terrence Crawford finishes his career undefeated, whatever, I mean, you have to give him some consideration.
Mm, yeah, that's a lot. Man, who else is there? Oh, Kurt, Winky Wright.
Let me see. Mount Rushmore, the first four, though. I'm missing somebody. Somebody I'm missing.
Yeah, we got Pernell, Manny, and Marvin.
I'm missing somebody.
Those are no-brainers.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. And when you name all three, I said those are my three.
Yeah.
I'm missing somebody. It'll come to me. I'm missing somebody.
Yeah. Patrick M back in the super chat. He says Southpaw cuties ain't cute against Southpaws. What about Michael Nunn? Jason Dunlap said, Kurt.
Yeah, Michael Nunn was a very good fighter, man. I didn't understand the guy with his skills sometimes fought down to the level of his competition. He should have beat Tony. He was ahead on all judges' scorecards, and he got knocked out. He was careless, but Nunn was a good fighter.
Mm-hmm. 817 Boxing B, what's going on, great brother? Carl Brown, what's going on, great brother? Man, Combo Breaker 99, what's going on, great brother? Man, it was something I was just getting to ask you, Curry. Mosley, Southpaws. Oh man. Oh, why is it that Southpaws don't like to fight Southpaws? Why do they? What is it about Southpaws not liking to fight other Southpaws?
It's the angles, the awkwardness. It's like a team that used to full court press other teams don't like to be full court press.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird, they're used to fight orthodox fighters, so it's like you're turning the tables on them. What people don't like to fight southpaw, they see a mirror of themselves fighting another southpaw, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it's the angle, and it's just weird. Because I'm a southpaw, I'm left-handed, and when I fought as an amateur, I hated fighting southpaws, hated it.
Yeah, me too, Kurt. I'm a southpaw, and it's just like you just can't get comfortable for some reason. It's like it's awkward from the first round to the. It's just you just can't get comfortable with it. Michael Bernard. Go ahead, Kurt.
A tall, lanky southpaw is one of the most difficult fighters you can ever fight.
Yeah. Michael Bernard, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Mr. Best, what's going on? Ezekiel Scheme, what's going on? Michael Nunn fought my cousin Crawford Ashley. Oh, okay. Farrell 1, what's going on?
I know him, Crawford Ashley.
Basil Negron, what's going on? Yeah, Curry. So the Jesus GQ, what's going on? What else you got for us, Kurt, before we get out of here?
Well, that's about it. I'm just want to see Haney tomorrow, man. When we got fights on Saturday, it changes my whole weekend.
Money in the Ghetto said it's just like lefties versus lefties in baseball.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because orthodox versus orthodox is not. It don't feel weird. But southpaw and southpaw feels weird. That's funny, right? Now, Kurt, Eddie Hearn, he said today that Devin Haney beats Linares. He's willing to make a big offer to Teofimo Lopez. Do you think he accepts it?
Yeah. Maybe because I'm a boxing fan, I want to see the fight. Money always talks, though, and I believe Eddie Hearn will make a big offer because he wants that fight. I say he accepts it. Maybe begrudgingly, but the money is real good. Teofimo accepts the offer. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope he accepts it. You know, he sounds like he's real enthused to make that fight happen. Ronnie Lewis, what's going on? Thrill Hill, what's going on? Have a great weekend, Jalen. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. He seems like he's anxious to make it happen. He seems like he's thrilled to make it happen. Hopefully, we get it. I don't think either one of them. I don't think either one of them have much more time at 135 either. They're both big.
Yep.
They're both big. Aki Kari, what's going on? LV Slugger, brother in the super chat. Carlos Monzon versus Triple G. Who wins, Kurt?
Monzon will tear him to pieces.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
That might be a mismatch.
Yeah,
it will be a mismatch.
Carlos Monzon is special, man, in many different ways. Curtis Price, Sylvester Stallone, 2011. What's going on? He was special in so many different ways.
Sure was.
Now, they said they have a date. They agreed to a fight, him and Murata. December 28th, I believe it said.
Yeah, 28th or 29th on the zone in Japan. I saw that.
Yeah. What you think about that?
I don't think much of Murata. But I just got this feeling that Golovkin Father Time is really set in on him. Because the Derevchenko fight, which he lost, but got a gift victory, you know what? I'm picking Murata by upset. I think Father Time set in with Golovkin. I really think so.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm picking Murata. I'm going out on the limb. I'm picking Murata by upset.
Tanisha, the young goddess, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Yeah, I agree, Kurt. Jam, what's going on? I agree, Curry, man. I think that Sergey Derevchenko fight and the last fight, dude just decided to lay down, but he looked slow. He looked sluggish. He didn't look good.
Nope. I think Father Tom is really going to catch up with him.
Yeah, I think it's already caught up with him, Kurt.
Yep.
Soldier Boy 911, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Salute from Philly, my good brother Blue, and the guru himself, Kurt Sugar. Blue is like that left-handed cat back in the day on the basketball court that nobody wanted to guard. Peace. Yeah, man. It's just weird, right? I was watching what's the name last night too, Kurt, and I'm like, man, he just seems he seems awkward on the court. Michael Conlon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Conlon. They just can't, it's just like they can't stay in front of him because he's like, it's not that he's very quick, but it's just like he's very awkward. Sean McKinnon, what's going on? Mantuba Hotep, what's going on? Winter Soldier, what's going on? I don't know, Blue. We don't look hungry tonight. Yeah, no, we gonna get it. We was up big. What was it 20-something to 4? We let them come back. We'll get it. HMC 3, what's going on? We'll get it. Yeah.
Man, Randall having a tough time, man.
Yeah, he is, man. He's having a horrible series, Kurt. He's having a horrible series. Horrible series, man. And the Clippers look like they on their way up out of here.
I'm surprised about the lack of leadership with Kawhi and Paul George, man. I'm very surprised. This goes back to last year when they was up 3-1.
Yep. Yep. Bad, man. It's horrible. Can't make it up. Lord Sweat Real, what's going on? Be more in the building. Katina Mobley, yep. He had a lot of success, man. Nick Van Exel, Kurt. So amazing, man. The Bucks look good though.
Yeah, Miami out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they look good. They look great, man. But yeah, Kurt, go ahead and close us out. Let's get on up out of here.
Man, we got some fights tomorrow, Saturday. Don't forget O'Bali versus Donaire. Everybody going to be looking at Haney and Linares. We got some more boxer talk coming next week. We got a plethora of fights coming. I can't wait. If you're a boxer fan in England, real quick, you got to be sick because the Fury and Joshua fight will not be made. And if it wasn't for Josh Taylor, you know, I mean, you've been on a loser streak, but keep your head up, England fans, man. You guys mean a lot to the sport of boxing. But anyway, thank you, chat. Thank you for the super chats, aka the family. Blue Gray Show, as always, do a great job, bro. And we'll be back Monday with some more boxer talk, and we'll critique the Haney fight and the Donaire fight. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we will see you on Monday. Everybody have a blessed weekend.
Yeah, self-realization. Thank you, great brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Much love to you, great brother, in the super chat. We appreciate you 1,000%. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Moro Moss, brother Moro Moss in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Salute to my brother Moro Moss. He says, salute gurus. Salute to you, great brother. We appreciate you 1,000% coming through, showing us love and starting up and always showing love. Moro Moss, my brother, we appreciate you 1,000% in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Peace.